Yeah, everyone say hello to Sash then.
Hello,
Hello.
Sash. Then.
Hi, Sash.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Storm King's Thunder, where we find ourselves in a with trolls that we have slain. We live in the Evermoors, of course, and there's a lot of trolls around there. We have just thinned the number pretty significantly by taking out a nest, including a dire troll and a ghost troll and like a fat troll and one of the lions fell in service, but we salute his noble sacrifice. What are we going to do with all this troll meat?
Gonna take this still alive dire troll and sell it to the crazy wizards for 50k.
We kept the dire troll alive, right?
And I guess we should burn the other bodies.
And we had how many actual troll pieces did we have? I
A
took
head
an
and an arm, I think.
Yeah,
I think we
Ron's got the
two-
head.
We
Well,
got
they
shoot
still-
2 heads and an arm?
Well, they still two, I don't think. Was it? Might have been. Might not have been. Will they still pay 20k for a single troll?
I guess you'll
As
have
well
to go
as-
and find out. You don't know.
Who knows?
Probably just hand in one of these if we've got two.
We captured
Well,
one of them.
keep the other.
For the troll pit, you're right! Genius. I mean, or we could burn it. Mine's only an arm, I could burn that. Real easy.
We can sell it as well.
True.
Gold, Wild. This is gold right here, and you want to burn
This
it.
is gold right here. You're right. We should take it. God. They got us hit too hard in the head.
Yep. Clearly. Ugh.
I think the ones that aren't in bags took fire damage and died.
Mm-hmm.
Except for the dire troll.
Yeah, apart from that
Yeah,
one.
the dire troll we have
The X,
shackled.
the X
Yeah,
out
we've
ones
already
are
killed the other
proper dead.
trolls.
Hey, Steven, did you write down the AC of that binding check? I know it was a
26.
natural. Cool.
It was a
Just so we
natural
know
20
what it
to
was.
20.
Yeah. Awesome.
And he's also got, like, we're breaking his shoulders as well to make it even harder
Yeah,
for him
that's
to...
right. We were like stabbing him in the joints so that they couldn't repair quick enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Instead of torturing him, kill him every 6 seconds.
Oh, could be that.
Just drive
Same
metal spikes into all three of his brains, and that
Mhm.
should stop him coming back.
Roz! You've got
Yeah.
javelins. Stab the javelins through his arms. He can't use them then. And we'll just take him out when we get over there.
One shot the head, then
Sure.
you won't be able to move at all.
Well, did you not see the fucking body without a head moving earlier?
But if you shank him inside the head, so he dies, and then he'll regenerate eventually, but right, at least he'll be dead for most of the time we're trapped, right?
Oh,
I think
no.
it'll just get straight back
He'll,
up.
he'll just come straight back up. This is why the shoulder joints was a good idea, because we can't kill him, but we can keep cracking the joint.
Right.
If we just
But
leave the fucking thing in there.
I
He'll
thought my
regenerate all the same.
It's
Yeah,
just a
but
large
you leave
piece.
it in there and it regenerates around it and then it can't move its arms.
It's just a large piece of plastic in my stir fry. Hurt my tooth.
Nice. Yeah,
Nice.
so...
Frosted eating stir fry in the swamp.
This is just out of a bowl.
Thank you for your update.
Gonna
Alright,
complain
well,
to the cook later.
You do that, and we'll take him.
We've already done
It's
that.
Roz
We did that
Wild
last
drive
session.
the track.
It's all been done.
What did we do last session?
It's all been
We
done.
like
and
tied it
done.
up and make sure that we could bring it with us. We just said we'd wait to do the actual gold stuff this session because we were running over time.
Is there anything else that you need to do here in the troll camp?
What is
Do you wanna
here?
have
I
a look
suppose we can
around?
just look
they have
around,
a nest.
see
Well,
what
yeah, check
else
it
is
out.
in this cave. Are we free to just
I
move
can
around?
see
Yeah.
through walls as well. I have see-through wall ability.
There's
Wait,
not much
Aaron,
more
no.
on the wall, but more wall.
Before you walk away and go looking for stuff, can you heal me? I'm dying.
I can.
One of you, please.
Alright.
Didn't you get healed for
Um,
a bunch? No.
Yeah, I
No,
did. He
not
just lost
yet.
it again.
Yeah, I
I
got hit
will-
by the ghost troll a
I
bunch
will
as well.
also give you a 4th level, sorry, cure wounds.
Where is my?
I'm
Yep, I
on
got cure wounds. In. I'll give you a 4th
26.
level. There's another 4th level. Do you need another one after that?
No, that's good. Thank you.
Alright, I might
26
just-
and 20.
I almost put myself to 602 health.
Ooh. Let's go take
Nice.
on, I don't know.
Everything.
Fucking- the blue dragon? The sapphire? Whatever it's called.
The
There's
sapphire
nothing
queen
else
in
in here,
ancient.
so we just
Mm.
drag it out.
I
And
don't think 600 HP would help there.
There definitely is nothing else in here. We've had a look around.
Lots of mushrooms. Lots of mushrooms of different varieties.
I
Can
want
yeah, can we
to
gather some?
sample. I want to gather as much of the screaming mushrooms as I can. I have an idea with them.
I don't think there's any screaming mushrooms in here. Maybe at the front. That's
Okay,
Um,
well, on the way
yeah.
out, I'll grab them.
But if you roll, anyone who's sampling a mushroom can roll a D100.
Picks one, start sampling it.
I'll give that a little taste.
Oh! 100.
Oh no! Roll
Either really
twice.
good or really bad. Oh, 2 effects.
63. Do everyone roll twice? Or the only one with the
Just
100?
100. Yeah.
Cool.
So 63 and what? Or is that just the 63 alone?
Oh, me, I got 63 by myself, but Aradel got 144.
Okay, first of all, so I'll do the 63 by itself to begin with. The mushroom that you eat tastes like beetroot. Yeah, you can make a nature check if you want.
Sure.
You found a beetroot.
I didn't really.
Is that a beetroot?
Nature. I'm not like great at nature. Apparently
You're
I
a
am.
druid.
I know. Funny that.
Nat-
But I'm more about destruction than regrowth.
What
Regrowth
did you-
takes care of itself.
What did you get?
14.
All right. Do you think that this is a mushroom called a vampire heart? Basically, it can be a component used in healing potions and holy water, things that harm the undead.
Okay. I'll collect a few.
All right. You have some vampire heart mushrooms. Okay. So the 100. Roll a D100 twice. What did you get?
I got a 44. You want me to do another
Yeah,
one?
twice.
On top of another one?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
right. Yeah, it's 100
44
is roll twice.
and 48.
48.
I get fucking insane, don't I? what is it?
Keep
What
going
is it?
demonic on us.
Make a nature check.
Okay, this is
I love
interesting.
the laugh.
I give myself guidance.
Sure.
Nature. I'm going to use my channel divinity to give me proficiency as well.
Okay.
25.
Wow.
25.
Yeah.
You would say that this is.
Okay.
You don't know exactly what this mushroom is, even with a 25. But if you had to say, pick the flavors, you would say a complex blend between dragon, turtle, and dwarf.
And what?
Dwarf.
Dwarf.
Dwarf. It tastes like me.
It tastes like dragon, turtle, and dwarf. Yeah.
If I had to.
Yeah.
Do I know what it does? Does it kick me back a little bit?
It just doesn't flavor. That's all it does. It just tastes. It's just...
That's interesting.
Oh.
Surely this will lure something. I gathered.
No worries. What do you name these?
Dragon dwarf.
That's a good name. What about the
Dragon.
What about the turtle? Turtle dwarf.
Wow.
Amazing.
having gathered all of our mushrooms up and our dead trolls and all the rest of it, yeah, we are ready to return to our home, Zymorvan Hall.
I think this to Long Saddle.
All right, go on a long saddle straight away. So you jump in the boat, in the airship, fly off over to Long Saddle. They when they see you coming, they send out an entourage of griffins to come and escort you. And the Harpel family, some of the mad wizards who run this place, are only too happy to see you face to face. They have a tea party with you where the tea pours itself, and all of the serving is done by invisible.
I have a question, but it's not a wild question. It's a Luro question, since Jackie's not here.
Sure.
So I've been talking to us to get a new weapon. What would they offer her for her used hero weapon?
Or what's it?
It's the enlarges once a day.
Oh yeah, that's right. A storied weapon of her heritage. I'll give her 5,000 for it.
Right. I'm not going to accept that or anything, but I'm going to message her that she can accept
Yeah,
it if she
we can-
wants, I guess.
We can do it retro. That's right.
Oh my god, the map is so graffitied.
Might need to.
What do you mean? It's fucking amazing.
They're all
There's a
pretty good.
space hamster. Clouth is killing wild.
I mean,
Space
great.
Hamster's best.
the
Rolls
Sapphire Queen
smells
can stay
sticky.
because that's at least accurate.
Sapphire Queen? Where?
So is Cloud.
The blue one.
Emerald Wrath.
Emerald.
Oh, fuck. I
She-
didn't even
she-
realize
she-
she was all the way over there.
Yeah, that's where
Where
she
she-
is. She's
where
over
she
in
lives?
Anarok. That's pretty close, I think. She's
Didn't
over near
realise-
Amarok, if I remember.
That's a different one, isn't it? I thought.
Because the gate over here, this one,
Does she-
here.
Ascor.
Nah, I thought she lived right near Anarok.
she does.
Ascor.
Ascor is right
That's
near
Ascor
Animal.
is in the Anarok.
Yeah,
I mean, it's on the edge.
So that one.
Anyway.
Yeah, that's the only question.
All right. So you're having a tea party with these wizards. They ask all about your adventures, and yeah, they will ask you what brings you to Long Saddle. They have notable to give great.
Hmm. Well,
Well,
we
we
got
don't
the
do-
saddle. We got parts. While I'm talking here, can you not cut in? We came here. We got a few troll heads, troll parts. We're looking to try and for more gold.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, just a few troll heads and troll parts. Don't mention the fucking diatribe. Ross, this is why you don't talk, because you forget.
Yeah, you see, I was gonna wait till they came and looked at it, and then I'll be like, and this is, this is gonna be awesome. One.
We're already awesome. We don't need to prove it to these losers. No offense.
I don't know how to take that. I think I'd better come and look at these trolls.
Yes. Oh, and I also have 10 Hydra heads, I believe. We
Oh.
have.
Oh, very good. Oh, all right. Well, let's tally this up. So yeah, let's work out. First of all, the Hydra heads. Have you been offered anything for that? Have I quoted you on that?
Nope.
Didn't think so. You got 10 Hydra heads. Are they real Hydras or
Oh.
babies?
It was 10 real Hydra heads, and then we have the 6 baby heads.
All right, they'll give you 500 apiece for each Hydra head, and the babies they'll give you 100 each. So I think that's 3,006. That's 3,600.
Okay.
500 and
Ten.
100 is I think 3,600.
Was it 10 adults heads?
Yes.
Oh, did you say 10? I thought for some reason I thought you said 6. So yeah, that'll be 5,000 plus. How many
sorry.
kids?
6 heads. 6 kids' heads.
Okay, so 5,600.
Cool.
All right, so we move on to your troll parts. All right. What have you got?
Well,
Well,
we
the
have
big one.
with the big one, this one here is a dire troll.
Wow.
And if it starts to move, I jam the spear that's in its shoulder slightly harder so it stops.
Visualize for me, like we've got this airship and we've got King Kong of the fucking trolls. Like, tell me how it comes into. What's it look like from the wizard's perspective?
I
If you
imagine
were
we
like
have it.
chained up in the ground and like
Just like on the deck of the
probably
ship.
it was like I thought it would be dangling under with rope or
Or un-
chains.
Yeah.
Either that, or we placed him down and we put the ship down and landed with it. But probably dangling, where it's like just out of view for him. When they come around the corner, it's like, whoa, oh my.
Is someone
Ooh.
constantly shooting it?
No, I'll just pop it once with fire and it won't regenerate. And
Oh, yeah.
And you'll kill it.
no, if no one else attacks it, we'll be right.
I could
How
just
how
hit
about
it
we
with.
don't risk it?
I can just hit it with Sacred Flame if it's restrained.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, Sacred Flame doesn't miss, and it doesn't. It's not fire. So.
My, what a magnificent specimen. What is it?
This is the king of all trolls.
A three-headed king.
5 arms, count them. 1, 2. You can count the rest.
Incredible. You got it from the Evermores, I suppose?
Yep.
Was it a quest? Were you on some noble quest?
Yes,
Not
for
really.
gold.
Yeah. Every quest for gold is a noble quest.
Majestic. Very well. Such a specimen like this cannot go to waste. We'll take it from here. 50,000 gold pieces.
Deal. And we also got another troll. 20k we were offered for a single regular troll.
Oh, I don't really want another troll anymore. I've got this thing now.
Damn it. What do you offer us for the other trolls then, if anything?
Oh, well, I don't really need another troll. Look at this. I've got this thing.
How about 65,000 for the dire troll and these 2 parts?
Which will grow into full trolls.
No, I'm quite satisfied with my purchase, thank you.
How about 60,000?
How about we just take the 50,000? It's a lot of money.
Don't push it, or you'll start him bartering down.
I might have to beat up a nerd.
I don't think you could.
Is this like one of the actual wizards, or is it just one of their like
Yeah.
lackeys?
I think it's one of
would
the
assume
wizards.
It was their lackey.
No, it's one of the wizards, it's one of the Harpoon members. Like they invite you in for dinner. Like it's you're celebrities for them. They're celebrities. You're celebrities. We're having a big celebrity lunch.
And these guys are very
Like,
nice to us.
like, yeah.
Alright, 50,000.
All right. What do you do with the other troll?
We have a
Troll
furnace.
pit.
Surely
Yeah,
there's
just
some
parts.
other town somewhere that fucking wants a troll. Surely.
Yeah, it's called Dimorphin Hall, and we're building a pit for them.
We have 2.
2 troll pits, I agree.
First of all, we don't have the troll pit built, and second of all, can't we just sell it somewhere else? Maybe someone wants troll parts?
That's what I was thinking. Maybe,
And it's not like we're gonna be lacking trolls by the time we have the pit.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, the troll pit's a thing now. Sweet.
Though I'm still against the troll pit.
Aradil, you gotta see it from my point of view. Troll pit
No.
has many uses.
Well, I don't think we should get a troll pit.
I mean, I don't think we should get a troll pit.
Prophet agrees with me.
But we can talk about it when we get back. We should be going anyway.
Your hospitality is always
Fools.
amazing, always welcome. this is
Aradel, you heard me call that guy a fucking loser, right? I should probably get out of here.
Fuck's sake.
You know,
Alright.
don't.
So you've got your cash. You fly back home, laden with treasure. Yeah. What are we gonna do?
Oh,
Get
Aradale.
building.
Get a festival going. It's coming up to the shield meet.
Mm.
Yeah, we have to do a festival. And I'm pretty sure that would be the people delivering things. They'd be here pretty soon as well, wouldn't they?
Yeah, they should be arriving within days.
And the stone giants, would they? Did we? Because they were on their way.
It's harder to tell because we can't really gauge their,
Travel like speed
Yeah, that's right. Their enthusiasm or anything.
in case they stop to think for a couple days.
Precisely.
So 30k to the town fund, and then 25 you're using for the forge, aren't you?
I'm hoping.
And then you can just kind of keep the 600 for parts.
What? 600 for parts? What do you mean?
Like
You're gonna
he
keep the
thinks we're
600
going
gold
to
that you've got.
the whole
Yes.
600,000. We're going 30,000 to the town. The 25
I'm just
is
going off
to
what's in chat.
I thought we were
and
going to buy
25
off my characters like
I
that.
imagine would
with it.
be divided between the 8 of us.
Oh, you're dividing that between the 8 of us? I thought you were going to keep that for the forge, and then since you sold it, you were going to keep the 600 because that makes sense.
I imagine it was going to be 30,000 to the town for everything we needed. I was hoping we could start working on the forge because then it'd benefit everyone.
and then
And then
split the
split the
other
25k
22
between
or 25.
25k between everyone else.
Ah, I thought you were taking that 25 immediately for the thing, and we were going to use the other 30 for more town improvements and like the festival.
We can. I'm happy to do that if no
That
one
seems
wants
like
any.
the best way to use it, honestly.
But
Unless someone has like want of gold, for instance, Prophet having a fucking thing on his head, soul, whatever.
Head soul.
Soul.
Head
A
soul.
blood pact, yeah.
Someone
You
wanted
just
to
put like
take
a
his
bit
goddamn
away
soul.
for it.
Unless we power level to level whatever to get wish and wish it away.
Yeah, let's go on a power level quest, guys.
Yeah. I mean, what's power level?
Also, I have, like, do I know? Like, how would you go about leaving the Arcane Brotherhood other than dying?
Or probably have to find some more powerful sector that would be able to break that bond.
I mean, if we just paid off the blood bond and just like, is there like a piece of paper you sign? Like, I'd leave.
Oh no! Oh, absolutely not. No, it's much deeper than that, and that's why you'd need some. For example, let's say you became a first level warlock. You make a bond with not Cthulhu, but let's just say Cthulhu. Cthulhu would be a powerful enough entity that he could, break such a bond, or Asmodeus, or some kind of thing. Level in war, that could do it. There is a less extreme ways, but that's one of them.
But that wouldn't. Would he still be able to? Would say Cthulhu be
Yeah.
able to break a blood pact that he made to sell his soul for the ring? Though he just break the.
I'm saying, can I just leave the Arcane
Well,
Brotherhood?
entities like that. Yeah, an entity like that, like using one. That's the D&D terminology. Who knows what a great old one can do? Who fucking knows? They can do anything, and it's perfectly feasible, I think, in my mind, to imagine that a being like that can just break any kind of
Yeah, but being
they
indebted
can
to a
reverse
great
life and death. They can destroy planets.
yeah, but being indebted to a great
Yeah,
old
so
one
that's-
seems
that's-
worse. Like,
Oh, it probably is. Probably absolutely worse. But
getting a
example of
dragon
something-
to swallow your fly, and now the
yeah,
dragon wants your gold.
So find an entity that's more powerful than the Arcane Brotherhood, and strike a deal with them. That's an idea.
Yeah.
Just Back to
Lucky
the gold.
enough for you.
Sorry, I need a bit of clarification between the party. So
Yeah.
is 30,000 going to the town, or is it 30,000 towards? Sorry, 25,000 towards the forge, and then 30,000 towards the town. Or are we doing the forge and then the money divided between us?
I mean, that seems like a good way to do it. Is the forge and then money for the town / if anyone actually wants like an equal
Their
share
cut.
for a reason, like they can take that.
Because-
Obviously.
Wouldn't be a bad idea to get a few potions.
I'm already good on potions, so I don't have a need for it, and I've already got gold. I think a lot of us already have some gold as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. All right, then it sounds good to me. If we want to do that, then
Unless Prophet wants to claim his share of the gold for the 20k that's on him. Yes,
I mean,
no.
that's. I mean, I would want to claim
So-
some of the money for that.
Arctic will go and find the master smiths, or the master smith, and he will start talking to them about making the forge.
The Arctic
Excellent.
will?
Oh, the what?
He
room?
rolls
Rolls?
will.
Oh, did you
Ros-
say Roz? I thought you said Arctic for some reason.
did
I was
say
like,
Arctic.
Why
He
is
did say
Arctic going to?
Oh, did I
Yeah.
say Arctic will? My bad.
Yeah, I thought you said Arctic as well.
Arctic, go and get the
Just call down the
Arctic.
DM to get something for you.
An Arctic.
Roger that.
Yeah,
Roswell.
Yeah, no worries. Is he already in town by now? He's been settled here for months, hasn't he?
Yeah,
I
we
think he's
took
been
them
settled
in
here for-
ages ago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, cool. So things are going really well. Your soldiers are better equipped. Your horses have got shoes. And there's ample nails and other sort of doodads. It's adding a forge has done wonders to the town. But you're now here well, you're investing how much? 20,000 gold, right?
I think it's
I think it was
25,000.
25.
25.
25 for a soul forge, isn't it? We can find it
Rune
out real
forge.
quick. Where is it? Rune
You know that
forge,
30k we're
25.
putting into the town? Could we take 20k and
Yeah.
pay the debt and then put 10k into the town?
25,000, and it earns 1,000 gold a month.
Perfect.
We have. I was thinking profit. So you're not doing it all at once. Put like a bit aside from each thing. Like I don't know, 5k now or 2k now.
Okay.
Yeah, like what would
How
what
long-
would
Of a
if we
year.
divided it?
until
What
the
would
end
be
of-
the?
I have
Yeah,
until
we
the end
sorted
of
that out
this
last.
year. So how long would that be?
Yeah.
Like
4 months by the look. 1, 2, 3, 4 months. 5 months. Because that's how it works. Yeah, 5.
And how often are we going to get this big of a payout?
It's 3k, by the way. If it's divided 10 ways, you could figure that out yourself. But
so you're saying like into like, the treasury, just put like
Why is it 10
just
ways?
put like
Only 9 ways.
10 because we use. Oh yeah, 9 ways now. Because okay.
Are we
yeah, so I
still
suppose
putting
we
a,
put
a
some of it
division
apart for that,
into the
We should probably just do 8 ways
8 ways because we've already put
because
30k
it's much
into them.
easier.
Mm.
What? No, this is. I'm dividing what the 30k would be.
Oh,
Grady, you
what
don't
yeah,
understand.
you're
This
so
is what I've been
very
trying to say.
confusing.
I'm
So,
not listening.
okay, the 30k that goes to the town.
I'm
if
gonna
anybody,
say,
just for a second, so I can explain what I'm trying to explain. Okay, the 30k that goes into the town, I'm saying if Prophet wants to take his share from that gold, because he actually has a reason, he could take it from the gold, which is what I'm trying to break down here. That's what I'm trying to say. The 25k is still for the forge, the 30k used for the town, and if anyone wants to take their share from the 30k, it's not that hard.
Yeah, cool.
well then okay, I like my
Cool.
share then.
Simple enough now.
So the
Sure.
question now is, who would like to take their share?
Exactly. Does anyone need anything?
Prophet's
No.
one. No.
I don't know if I need it
Let me
all. But
look.
how much is a cloak of displacement?
we could-
8,000.
Oh yeah, I need that at some point too.
But if we get
Wait.
the Displacer Beast,
Which we have to go hunting.
With the rune forge, we make it ourselves for half price.
Do you have a Displacer Beast cloak?
no. But if we hunt one,
Then you'll get it for half price again.
okay.
The
cool.
half.
So
yeah,
you
You
get
get
half
a cloak
half
and the
again.
rune forge.
Yeah.
Mm.
See, I'll show you the formula because it's really simple. So the 8,000 is made up of 4 quarters. Each quarter is 2,000. Those quarters are divided as thus: 50% is profit, just pure fucking profit. So if you're making it, you can cut that out. So it becomes from 8,000 to 4,000 to manufacture it. If you have the materials, i.e., the skin of a displacer beast, you've got the
You have to
materials, and
buy
that's
them, yeah.
exactly that's right, and that makes up 125, 1/4 of it. So a
Cool.
quarter of it is materials, a quarter of it is gold, half of it is. But that gold, that's just like alchemy gold. Think of it like that. You put the gold in, you don't get anything out. It just vaporizes. It goes to the fucking atmosphere, for want of a better term. So that's how it works. 8,000, four quarters. If you can get a flake cloak, you'll only have to throw 2,000 in, and you've got the cloak.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Roz explains that because he knows that.
Yeah.
Well,
All right. So are we going to go hunting the displacer beasts? Is that the plan?
I didn't think we were going to do that now, were we?
I'm not sure. I have no idea.
Arctic has no idea what happens on this.
Yeah.
I was asking the players for a second there. I was like, are we going to hunt them? Planning a...
Right now, so other than Prophet, no one else is claiming their eighth
Their share.
money, right? Going once.
Yeah, Roz like 1,000.
Where will the rest of it go?
To the town.
To the town.
Yeah, for upgrades to the town.
I'd
Oh,
like
used
to
for,
take.
yeah, used for the festival and stuff.
You can just take a smaller amount if you need it.
Yeah, can I take 1,000? I want to just awaken a random thing.
It's out of 3,000, right?
Yeah, you can awaken
30.
them.
It's out of 30,000.
No, but
I want
each
to
of,
awaken a
divided
tree.
between each of us.
Hang on,
That
what
would
share
be
do we
10 ways. So
I'm
55.
saying the maximum share that we can take out of
Thanks.
this.
Divide by 8.
Yeah,
So
sure.
the max everything. So the whole gold value divided 8 ways between us is 6,950.
Okay. Oh, I could buy a displacer cloak right now.
Whoa. If we get this forge built, yeah, you could.
I could just
Cheaper.
hop over to Silvery Moon.
Don't do that, Aradel, because I want to build the fucking thing.
How long does it take to make a rune forge?
I don't know.
A month?
Dwarf,
Probably a month,
I don't know. A month?
maybe like.
They have a regular forge, right? All they got to do
Yeah,
is
I'm trying
rune it
to
up.
think like that
A
sounds.
month for a regular craftsman. We
Well,
have
that's it.
we have Aradel here, and we have Roz. Roz can use his magic weapon once, as long as he has a long rest, where he can get rid of a exhaustion point.
Yeah.
I can keep you up for
Um,
3 days.
And Aradel can keep me up for 3
I
days.
can
Do
keep
we
you up
have-
indefinitely, actually.
Do we have to fabricate spell or any spell like that can, anything like a forge cleric can do, where you can mold
Wizards of
things?
Forge Cleric.
Yeah, do we have
What
anything
do
like
we
that,
do?
or is we just gonna have
Well,
to
I
use?
don't.
On a long rest, I think I can change spell out, so I think I'll be able to get it.
Can you get fabricate?
I can't remember. I remember.
I don't think it's a warlock spell.
Oh no, I'm thinking of Sunday game. Never mind, getting characters confused.
Right.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
could fund it. We could get Prophet to buy the spell.
I don't
Would any of
understand.
The spell is a wizard.
It's
He
a
can
wizard.
buy
It's a wizard
fabricate.
spell. Is it? Oh yeah, absolutely. You can go.
And then you
What
can
if
learn
you can buy the
fabricate.
spell? Yeah, that's
Would
fine.
any of the wizards in the wizard tower have the spell? You just
I
copy
mean,
it.
it would just
maybe?
be the Kenku who had a chance of having that spell.
It is a level 4 spell for wizard or forge cleric. There you
Huh.
go.
Hmm.
That'll cut down time.
I suppose. Does Kenku Wizard have it? We can always
That's
just
the
pop over
town
to
thing.
Silvery Moon in case we don't have it. In case he doesn't.
That's true. Not too long of a trip.
So because the only thing I want to buy at the moment is splint armor, which only costs 200 gold. So I'm fine. I don't need anything.
I was gonna say. So how much gold did I get?
If
How much do
As
you
much
need?
as you want to
I need
claim.
What's your
20,000.
share
I
of
need
the gold?
20,000 gold.
so
Okay, but the share of the 30,000, what was it, Reese? It
it's
was 6 point what?
6. Hang on, I'll quickly do it again. I've already got it.
6.9, wasn't it? 6,900.
6,950.
Okay, do you want the 6,950 or do you want to take less?
I'll take it
Profit.
all, so I can just put some aside.
There you
for the
go.
thing.
There we
Why
go.
did you get 6,000?
So 55,000.
Because that was the actual share.
Yeah,
Don't
it was
divide
like
it-
don't
30,000.
divide it by
We're doing it by 30,000.
No, all we're doing. I'm just changing. We're changing it to the whole max. If anyone wants to take out what they can take out, they can.
That
If they
wasn't what we
don't
were
need
changing
it,
it to. Because the whole max isn't there. Roz has taken 25,600 off the max. 30k is the new
Oh,
max.
Arctic's gone.
Wherever
He's had enough.
As 30k with 30k being the max, it's 3,750.
There you go. It's real simple
Each
math.
person.
Say that again.
3,750. Quick math.
quick muff.
Out of my 3,750, I'll take 1k and I'll give them 2k to profit.
I will do the
for
same.
this thing.
Oh.
So add 4 more k to what you got, profit.
And I'll get 1k. So will Roz.
Yeah, okay. Profit will remember this.
Well, then why don't we just all do that? Because then we'll still have money towards the thing,
If
and
you want.
profit will get there as
Wait.
well.
We
Oh, we
won't have money
can.
towards
If-
the
Well,
town.
we won't
Oh
have
no, we
much
all
money
do.
towards the town at all, yeah. We'll have
How much does the
the
fair really cost anyway?
not much at
I
all.
would
I
say
imagine.
quite
Maybe
a.
like
I would say a decent amount if you're inviting a dragon woman and like stone giants.
Have you seen our town, bro?
1,000?
What can we do?
Oh,
we have
That's
how,
most
how
sure.
live in our town?
I don't know.
Less than
Polish
100?
your town.
Like what? Well, yeah. We're
Wait,
gonna
how
do
much
the
did we
best
get,
we
sorry?
can.
Okay.
So
I
3,700. Let me explain it because everyone else is really scatterbrained. It's 3,750 per person.
If you
I've
want to.
taken 1,000 out to myself, and I gave the other 2,000 to Profit for his thing.
Yep.
If you want to take your 3,000 out, you can.
Yeah, okay.
3,750 out.
I
you totally
thought that was it. I was just making sure of the number.
can. Okay.
Okay.
All right, finally back.
And then-
Yes, he does. He does have the fabricate spell, so he can give you a hint.
Yeah.
All right, so it'll take 10 days with all of this magical assistance to get your next installation built.
Cool.
I mean, do we want to have a downtime 10 days?
We may as well set up for
The
the
festival, yeah.
thing
You,
as
like
Yeah,
well.
set up
Roz
the
and
festival.
Aradel could be doing the thing while other characters work on the.
So
That was-
do we
that was-
know
that was my
how
thinking.
much is left over for the town after everyone takes whatever they want from their shares, or is everyone taking it?
Who actually took out from the share? Profit did, you did,
So,
and Roz
Roz
did. Is that
got-
all that took their share of
Roz.
37?
I want to take 1k of it.
You wanna take
I don't know
1K?
about the rest.
Going off of same magic price, a luck stone is 4,000. I think it said. I've lost because words are hard. 4,000? Is it just doubled from that?
I was only half listening. Going off same magic prices. Say again.
Luck. It's 4,000. I think it said. No.
Right.
Like-
I say, yeah, you can double that and you'll be able to buy it for that.
Oh,
Cool.
what's a luckstone do?
Increase my ability score. Not ability score. What's it called?
Okay.
Spell save.
Is that what a luckstone does?
You get a +1
6,
bonus to ability check
minus
saving throw.
3,000.
Sorry, is what I meant to say.
1K.
Stone of good luck.
English took 1,000.
Oh, so it's like to ability
So
checks
total-
and saving throws. Oh, that's cool.
16,750 is what's left over.
And then minus.
It's like a reverse ring of protection.
So
Sort
for
of.
the fabricate spell, I'll
Same.
use some of my magic, some of the magic ink I have left, and I'll put it in both my spell books.
Oops, that's not. Oops, fuck. Oops, go away, Inspector.
What'd you get, Tyler?
16,750. That's taking three 3,750s and 2 1,000s off because that's all that was taken. To my knowledge, because that's everyone that put in chat.
I'll send 700. Actually,
Right.
no, I won't have enough
I-
to do that. I'll
I
send
was-
125 away. Because otherwise I won't have enough. for
Did you
what I
take
need.
your full share?
Yes. Well,
Okay,
Oh,
that's what we
yeah,
need to
but-
know because it's trying to
Yeah,
calculate. Can you-
Yeah.
Mhm. I'm just saying, Roz left 750 for the town. He didn't take the full amount.
Alright,
So
so it's
750 in total.
13,750.
That should be plenty for a festival.
Heaps.
Plenty.
But if Roz is going in isolation building this thing with the dwarf and his dwarf friends, can someone please harvest a giant's toes or some toenails, please?
If they get here, we'll harvest their toes for you.
Thank you.
Harvest a
So
giant
honestly,
toenails.
We just
I
need
want
a
to peck you
clipping.
for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Good luck fucking cutting that. We'll need a chisel and hammer.
Break out the chainsaw. Let's do this thing.
Whew. Are we all buddies again? We're friends? All good?
I just don't know why it's so
Man.
hard for people to understand simple
We
math
just-
and
just
put
need
what number they're
time to
taking
think
out
about
in the
what
chat.
we
That's all it
wanted.
takes.
You say that, but it was just confusing. It's hard over online, isn't
Mm.
I mean,
Yeah, I
yeah.
stopped listening, to be honest.
Yeah. I think that was also a
Divide-
problem because
Listen,
Grady, for
started.
God's sakes, wasn't listening and then tried to say something about it.
it?
And then you like blew up. I was like, all right, chill
Because
out.
it
Yeah.
was so simple.
Just gotta keep it cool.
I wasn't listening. I was.
You're
no,
not
you just have
Exactly.
to
So
tell me a
why did you say
It's like-
anything?
It's fine.
Because
With
he
the
felt
money
like it.
sorted. It's sorted. Just go back to the fucking
Alright.
Stop
game.
harping on
I
about
want to play D&D.
All
Well,
right.
I'm going to take,
So,
because I think I promised this, I'm going to take half my share and I'm going to give it to Haralaxis. Just my bit, though.
perfect. And he is going to use it to build his own hoard for his family back in Silver.
Oh, he's already gotten down and jiggy with it?
That's 1,875.
Perfect. All right. So, you with the now we're just waiting for the festival. We're spending a lot of money organising it, getting it all ready, and it's only a matter of time before Shield Meet will be upon us. But before that happens, the people that we are expecting to arrive, beginning with sorry if I'm breaking up.
Just a little
Beginning
bit.
with the entourage. Yeah, I don't know why. Anyway, I am. So yeah, beginning
There we go.
the elephant entourage. Your visitors begin to arrive.
Ooh.
Nice. So we've got. Oh, fuck. What did we even send for? Lots of crops. A ton of animals, like the pigs and sheep that came from. What was it? The hill giant hideout.
A
Mm.
lot of
2 elephants.
alcohol.
Yeah, what was it? Like 50 barrels or some shit. And a ridiculous amount of like honey mead and shit.
We will be getting the never-ending barrel of alcohol from the giants. They're bringing that too.
I think. Oh yeah, and we also sent. Did we send food and stuff to Morbrin Shield?
Yeah, we sent a little bit of food and alcohol to the Morbrin's Shield as well.
Mhm.
Is that it? Saplings for trees and whatnot. I think that's about it.
I think it's already
Alright.
written down in the inventory
Yeah.
of
Probably.
Morbin Hall.
Oh hey, Jackie.
There's Jackie here.
Jackie's
This
here
has
now.
been for a while.
Well, there you go.
Didn't say
Jackie,
anything.
that message I sent you. Do you want to sell your weapon in retrospect for that gold?
The mall.
The
Yes.
mall, yeah, because you wanted to get a
Roz-
new weapon, so I asked
Oh,
how much
yeah.
the weapon would sell for.
Yes.
Well, Roz would try and talk you into it too, because if you want a new one, he'd try and want to build you it.
Yes. I
Okay.
do.
All right, 5,000 gold is yours.
Oh yeah, that reminds me.
Okay.
You know how you can add modifiers onto weapons damage? What would it be to get a rapier that's good against killing giants? How high can I bring that damage?
Depends
With
on
a
the
root.
die.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys, then we were about it just last night, so I'll let you guys explain the formula if you can remember.
So, from
Oh, you go,
leveling
Sash.
from the dice pools, so it goes from D4 to D10, starting at 1k, doubling each time you go up a die. So 1k for D4, 2k for D6, 4k for D8, 8k for D10.
AK for an extra D10 giant damage?
Yeah,
That's with Runeforge, so that will be after all of this.
yeah, that's the discount price. That's
Oh, I'm impressed.
All right.
Would a tree that's still in the ground count as raw materials for fabricate?
it consumes the tree, but like you chop the tree down if it doesn't.
I
You
suppose
probably
like,
have to chop
if you're in
the
a
tree down.
rush, like okay.
Yeah, tree's a creature, I guess technically. I don't know, but anyway. Yeah, you probably want to pick up branches and loose timber rather than a living tree. That's a creature.
I might wait to get this luck stone till after we build a.
All right.
Yeah, I'll do that.
All right. So the elephant arrives and brings with it 1,000,000 sheep and pigs, and it's being driven by the golden-haired, dusky-skinned woman whom Wild Gold met down in Golden Fields. Yeah, I think it was the Temple of Golden.
Yeah.
Yeah, and your elephants have finally arrived, Laura.
Delana, her name was.
The more you know.
I'll reroll my portents if it's been a few days, and I'll
You
I'll use the
guys-
fabricate spell if you want me to.
I think we're using the fabricate spell to, or the fabricate spell is being used to hasten the production of the Runeforge, or making it.
Also,
I can't
for my
imagine like the
discussion that we
dwarf
had in
disliking
CM
the spell.
discussion,
It's like we're cheating.
Okay,
that
one of
we-
you you're both gonna have to repeat what you said
Yes.
because that was terrible.
I was making a joke about how the
You're right.
dwarf and smith would probably gripe about like fabricate, like the spell.
Yeah, they'd be
Maybe.
like, what the fuck?
Maybe not. If there's anything, if a dwarven smith is around the forge in Forge Cleric, they can fabricate stuff at level 2, I believe.
They have a similar one of it.
Yeah, it's like they can fabricate their own things if they spend 10 minutes or something. It's something like that. So I don't think it's that. Yeah. Weird
So-
or gripey.
Saxon. Can
Yeah.
cleric give that proficiency thing to other people?
The proficiency? No.
No. Damn. Not with you can't even give someone proficiency with like cook's utensils or something?
No.
Damn. That would have been so good. We could have fabricated 5-star meals for the entire town.
Yeah, I only have proficiency in calligrapher's tools on a herbalism kit. So could I make books like out of paper and ink with fabricate?
Probably books that are empty, I'd say. Like, yeah, you wouldn't be able to make writing, but you could make
It's
an
not
open
just
notepad.
not a cheap printing press.
No. No, they're much more generic than that. It's more like a manufacturer, an assembly line. All right.
Whoops.
They're just flexing with your 3-dragon anti-set.
I'm gonna have that.
Alright.
So, is there any particular reaction that we give when these travelers turn up with their
We'll probably like. Do we give them
these
rooms in the
migrants?
keep?
Looks at Wild.
A warm welcome. Also, he's at a loss for words.
I thought you weren't going to greet me.
No, of course I've come to greet you. I'm the Lord around here. The Lord has to greet his guests. It's good to see you again.
One sec.
It's good.
Wait, where the fuck are my notes? What's her name?
It's good to see you again, Delana.
There we go.
Good. And how have been your travels?
Eventful, and then uneventful.
Do you kill many giants?
Of course. We actually, before we went and talked to you in
Fuck, where is it?
Golden Fields, we took out the hill giants. You remember? I told you about that.
Yes.
We
of
went
course.
and beat the stone giant king and turned his people rebellious against him.
Oh, inciting a rebellion. How interesting.
Very interesting. Maybe you'd like to hear about it over some drinks or something. Please come.
Yes, it has been a long journey, and I would like to rest my rump. Riding on an elephant can be rising.
Of course.
We have an inn, don't we? I was pretty sure we have an inn.
Have we
We have a
built
brothel
one,
there.
or is
I
it
think
on
we
the?
built
Paid for an
an
inn, didn't
inn
we?
Is it on the-
slash bar,
Yes. Roz pushed
Yeah.
for an inn because he looked at the
Yeah.
money investment.
and we needed one.
It gets quite a bit of money each month for how cheap it was. It was a great investment.
Is there anyone taking care of like recording? Because I don't do it. So.
I can say Roz checks in there too because he drinks a lot.
I just mean like writing it down. What is it on the? Is it in investments or where are we writing it?
Oh
I'm not
yeah, no,
sure.
Saxon.
should be
Saxon
in-
was.
I wrote it all down as
Um,
I more than whole
Is
infrastructure.
it infrastructure that it's in?
It's written.
Infrastructure
Smithy,
and
yeah, okay, yeah, it is because we've got keep
Oh,
boiling
that's
on
all
our
our
two
stuff. Oh,
farms.
it is
Yeah.
too. Yeah, right. Yeah, we
infrastructure
got a
is
lot
what
of
we
stuff.
got, and
It's so
the
big.
investments is what we can get.
But I don't see an inn. Oh, there it
Inn's
is
the
down the bottom.
Down the
Oh,
bottom,
okay.
yeah, it was one of the last things we got because we were like, wait a second,
Okay.
guys, we should really get an inn.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's awesome. All right, so suddenly the inn is full. It's gone from being empty to full as soon as this travelers turn up or migrants. Yeah, she's only too happy to have a drink after such a long.
I break out the stuff we actually bought back in Goldenfield, some of the nicer stuff, or some of the nicest stuff here in the inn that's like from our region.
Ooh,
Whatever costs the most.
this is a lovely wine. How are you finding your duties of being lord?
Oh, it's difficult, but we're a good. I have a good group of friends to help as well. We're all sort of a group of lords around here, but I'm
Yeah.
obviously the top lord.
I see. Yes. It, first among equals.
Of course.
And I hear that you are throwing a festival. What sort of entertainment will we put on?
Oh well, that's under wraps right now. We're still talking about what we should actually bring, but
Very
it'll be good.
exciting.
You can bet that.
Well, if you need me, I can do fire breathing for you. Fire twirling, dancing, and like that.
Well, that would be wonderful. We could set up an outdoor bar and have some fire breathing and dancing in the middle.
Wonderful. I'm looking most forward to it.
Oh wait, the festival. This is the time to bring out my singing birds. Can I be preparing them?
Absolutely.
Forgot
What,
about
Clutch
them.
moment for the singing birds.
Do you have any songs in particular, like that you want them to sing, or even a mood that you want to convey?
Oh, no, I don't.
Sweet child of mine.
Oh no, it's a wow 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 for, for Wild and the dragon.
yeah, songs to make Wild feel awkward.
Nice. That's perfect.
Lovey-dovey songs.
As
Ruby just cocked it.
Oh, is that who died? I wonder who.
I'm gonna listen in the Sash's Spotify.
Do it.
Right.
Laura's gonna be dressing up the elephants like in pretty flowers and fabrics and stuff like that, and just hang stuff from their tusks.
I suppose I'll
Alright.
change my spells around to be more party themed.
Alright.
Well, watch me
what
never
were you
be
saying?
able
Sorry,
to
Laura?
frighten the spells that I put on before again.
He was gonna dress up the elephant and just hang stuff from their tusks and fabrics and stuff.
Perfect. Lots of flowers from the swamp and everything. Big lotus flowers. Yeah. Do you have any paints? Do we have any inks or dyes that we can paint
I
our elephants
do
with?
not, but doesn't anybody have any?
Flowers.
Like
Oh,
paint.
yeah, something to decorate an elephant with.
I have
Yeah.
paint, but I don't have elephant paint.
What colours you
Doesn't
paint?
matter what kind of paint.
Like a pretty thick
We
skin
know
elephant.
we know we can get a lot of white.
Lol.
Certain dragon.
Do we have any paint?
I think I have a
No.
painter's kit, but that's all.
Uh,
I think that's
Probably,
a lot.
I could probably make some out of a herbalism kit, couldn't I?
Yeah,
I think
probably.
that's herbalism.
Yeah,
I have
absolutely.
Flowers.
Dragon,
You can have the
dragon
colour.
dwarf mushroom.
That might not help. It might. I don't know.
Maybe.
I'm not
You
sure.
could try make that into a color.
Flowers
yeah,
help make colours.
absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Flowers are a great dye. And we've got a multitude of flowers in the Evermore. Particularly it's spring, which is what Shield meant. Shield meant summer, I think. But anyway, lots of flowers. That's perfect. So you've got these lovely, colourful elephants. Are they going to be like pulling a float or any sort of parade, or is it just going to be the elephants by themselves?
It can be I haven't thought about this.
Indeed, indeed.
I
Ridiculous.
just wanted to do a real ceremonial looking.
Absolutely.
I don't know.
Perfect.
I haven't
Perfect.
thought.
Fire dancing on top of elephants.
There we go.
Oh gosh.
2 elephants and then a fire dancer on like a. It'll be a
It's pretty
spectacle.
circus. Yeah, that is quite a
So
spectacle.
basically, the Prince Ali section of the elephant.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Speaking of, when I get a free moment, can I go see the turtle in the witch?
What can I do for you, handsome boy?
Get your flowers.
I always bring flowers. I brought flowers, and I brought some other things you might be interested in.
Oh,
In exchange, maybe we could work on this festival coming up.
oh, I'd be delighted.
I
I
could,
haven't worked out for years.
I could take you to the festival as well if you'd like. If we can get this to
Oh,
work.
it will be a date. It will announce that we are together to everyone.
Oh, what about if we keep it a secret? It means more, and it's more exciting, isn't it?
No, we should tell the world on our date. We'll hold hands.
All right, if this works, I'll allow it. You can tell anyone you want that we're on a date, and we can hold hands, but no more.
Can I tell your wife?
You're not there, and no. She'd be so fucking angry. Right, so I'll give her the what did I pick up? The vampire's heart mushrooms
Oh,
I
nice.
picked up. And I'll keep the shrieking shrooms for now. But I
Alright.
tell her about my idea that I want to have like balls of gunpowder or sorry, of boomy stuff
Yeah, she
that
can get
might
some
be
salt with it.
coloured that I could
Oh,
shoot with
yeah.
fire and make it explode as a sort of pretty lights.
Fireworks.
All right, absolutely. She can do it, but she can't guarantee that it won't blow your fingers off.
I mean, if I throw it and then shoot it with fire, or I get my mole to fire it when it's up
Yeah,
there,
that
it should
sounds
be
fun.
fine.
Yeah, absolutely.
I can throw it up into my fire person.
Maybe a bit of shrapnel damage, but no, she thinks it's a great idea.
Yeah, we'll be away from other people. It'll be a distant thing, so
Make some colourful grenades. She thinks it's
yeah.
awesome.
All right, cool.
You're very creative, boy.
Hey,
Yes.
if it deals with fire, I can generally think it up.
No, I bet you're good with your hands.
Oh, I I guess you could say that.
Would you like to give me a demonstration?
um, sure. I like grab out like and start just like stone shaping or something with a nearby rock in the fucking the Evermores, or like something that isn't touching her.
When you turn around, she's taken off her shell.
You
You mean
blink and the
shell?
shell's off.
She's removed her shell and she's just like just there, all saggy, wrinkly, standing before you, as naked as the day she was born.
Oh, I think there's been a wee bit of a miscommunication, lass. I'm sorry to say, I'm a married man. I can't. That's the only reason. But I'm faithful to my wife.
It's like you said, it can be our secret.
No, but you really insisted that it that it wasn't. So it's alright. It won't be a secret. And I honestly, I don't think I could live with myself. It just the guilt would weigh down on me too much. I can't do it.
Oh, you're such a good husband. You're such a good man. Oh, why can't I find that?
I
Oh no.
head because I can't touch anywhere
Please, just
else.
leave me alone.
Oh, okay. I'll come back later to check on you.
Sob, sob.
All right, all right. I close the door. Ay, fuck me. That was a bit close.
I mean, she wants
I
to.
guess I'll do this on my own. All right. And I'll start working my way back to the town.
Alright. When Nicholas returns to the town, he appears to be white, as if he has gone pale and become sickly.
I didn't
Nicholas,
mean to.
what's wrong with you?
I didn't mean to. It's not what I wanted. It's.
What do you mean it's not what you wanted?
I need to go lay down.
Yeah, all right. Maybe get a drink.
Tell Rose I'll be in to work on the
Tell
force
Ross you
tomorrow.
love him. All right,
No,
I've got it.
oh, fuck me, not another one.
Wild's gonna go and meet up with Lyra.
Hello. I am
Hey,
leading
Lyra.
up the elephants. Mm.
You wanted to decorate your elephants, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you need stuff for that, right?
Yeah.
Well, I need to go to Silvery Moon, so you want to come to Silvery Moon? Take the ship? 'Cause I need to find an entertainer.
He
Couple
just
bards, maybe.
picking up a bag and packing it like, mm-hmm.
That's how compliant he is. Just nods and grabs his bag.
And then Wild will go ask anyone if they want to come as well.
Yes, I need to buy that garnet, that 1,000 gold garnet,
To do what?
Alright.
Yeah,
to awaken my tree.
We need to go to Silvery Moon because Wild's going to pick up, try to find some bards, hopefully, or some sort of entertainment.
If Wild asks Nicholas to.
He asked everyone. Asks everyone.
Yeah, might as well go.
Can you buy me a jewel worth 1,000 gold?
Hey, what type of jewel?
I think just any jewel.
Any?
Let me have a look.
Alright. Because we're going to pick up an agate for Napler. He's going to
wait.
awaken something.
Actually, I just need incense. Don't worry, I can probably buy that here.
Right.
In fact, never mind. I think my character would actually stay inside more than Hall and put in some time with the what is it? Like the trainee mages. Do his part to teach them. Like if you're going to Sylvie Moon.
Sure. No worries. All right. So if we're sending a caravan to Silvery Moon, or rather traveling in the airship, it's only going to take a short period of time, and everything that you need is probably on hand. Might take a day or two. Roz is going to be busy with the Rune Forge longer than that anyway.
And if we're planning to stay and help Roz with the Rune Forge, in between teaching students, the fabricate spell.
Absolutely, get the ingots ready and whatever else needs to be done.
He appreciates it.
I'll pick up some things to make the starbursts. I'm going to call them in Silvery Moon.
Sure. Is there anything that you can think of that you might throw into them? I don't want to, if there is anything that you can think of.
I'd
Yeah.
probably get some, using my dwarven knowledge of living
Yeah.
underground for ages, I'd probably get stuff that when mixed and burned, it'll burn at a different color. So hopefully, if I smash it up
You're
into...
basically making fireworks?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
So
bit
if
of
I smash it
magnesium
up,
and phosphorus.
yeah, and if I smash all of it up into little fine dusts and stuff, it'll probably sparkle and shoot outwards in directions and stuff.
Yeah. Explode and chuck some sort of dyes in there, or I don't know how it's done, but yeah, absolutely. And fireworks are, there's something that can be made. Takes a lot of creativity, but it can be done. And thus, yeah, you're able to trade the gems that you need. You're able to get the paints and colorings and dyes and carpets and anything that you want to need. You just spend however much you want to spend. The more you spend, the more grand your appearance will be. And getting the musicians, on the other hand, is a little more complex since you're, negotiating with people. But as for the goods, they can all be bought in the massive city of Silver.
So the way I wanted to do it was Wild would walk around, heading to different taverns and stuff, and just maybe there's street performance. This guy's doing cards. This guy's doing whatever.
Sure.
If they're interesting, he might go and say, "Well, we got a festival. Come to the festival. I'll pay you, and you can also make money there."
Okay, cool. A snake charmer?
Sure.
All right. A violinist?
Any good?
Make an insight check.
All right. Where's insight?
Why do we need
There it is.
musicians? We have Parallax.
17.
He's a pretty good fiddler. He
Right.
probably wouldn't win against the devil, but he's a pretty good fiddler.
Take him. All right, that's 2 so far.
And,
I'd like 5, really. 5 entertainers.
there's a lizard man who jumps through flaming hoops.
Perfect. We've already got a fire dancer / breather. That's perfect.
All right, that's pretty much his repertoire. Jumping through flaming. There's one of those guys that can dance on horses, make the horse go sideways and that. What's it, like a Spanish horse dressage guy?
If he could do it with elephants, maybe. Could he do it with elephants? Does he say yes?
He cannot do it with elephants.
Elephant dressage.
Get out of here!
There is an illusionist who can do first and second level spells.
Sure.
All right.
And then just maybe another musician?
All right. How about a one-man band?
Sure. Hell yeah. A good one-man band?
No, they're all shit. They're all one-man
Yeah,
bands.
that's what I was about to say, actually. But sure, it'll liven things up. Why not?
Like
We'll
his
have a big
horn
laugh.
and his drum and his cymbals and his harmonica.
Right. Could I get a whip and do like lion taming with like the lions I sell?
Absolutely. You look like the snazziest ringmaster that ever was.
Sweet. So I want to buy a whip and like the clothes those people wear in the middle of the circus, like all the red fancy.
You could get a cheap version for 15 gold pieces. You could spend
Oh,
anywhere
no.
up to 500.
I want to buy a really flash version.
Awesome.
How
awesome,
flash you going?
Yeah. That's
Could have spent 500 gold on it.
You look like the most magnificent lion tamer in the world. You really do. Like it is the finest silks, glittering with real gold thread, and your top hat, whatever you want to look like, they can make it your dream real in Silver and Moon.
I can give you 2 extra lions as well.
I hope you
So
got
yeah,
that.
4.
Oh no,
Yes.
I was thinking.
4 lions.
Perfect. How are you gonna? Yeah. So Lura, what's Do you want a costume as well?
Hell yeah.
What's it gonna look like, and how much are you gonna cost? You gonna spend?
He's probably looking for the baggy pants, the vest, and probably something just to go around his dreadlocks. Probably spend about, I don't know, how much does a fancy costume like that cost?
As much as you want to spend, anywhere between 15 and 500.
Let's go 100 gold.
Brilliant. You look like a magnificent sidekick alongside the ringmaster. Not upstaging him.
Train security is costing me to spend so much.
Indeed, but you look so handsome. So handsome.
What were the 5? It was one-man band, lizard hoop guy, snake charmer, violinist, and
I don't think we got the last one.
I did get 5. Didn't I?
Did you get the illusionist? Have you said that one?
Oh, the illusionist.
Yeah, you can cast level
Right.
2 spells.
Yeah, all right. Because I was just putting. I'm gonna put how much I pay for each of them, like how much I offer them.
Absolutely.
Let's say
Can I buy a big water tank?
Sure. How big?
Large. I never thought of the size. Question.
About 2,000 liters is pretty large, which is like 500 gallons.
Yeah, sure.
Probably.
Just for let Livy can do a show then.
Wood or sorry if I'm lagging. Sorry.
You're right.
Was it?
Is this coming out of Zymorvan funds? Because I can't pay for it myself.
what?
If you ask Leroy,
I don't know. Are we? Do we have money put to the side for the festival?
Wait, what are you buying for the festival?
I'm gonna do a
That's so
water
expensive?
show.
How much is a
It's
water
not that
show?
expensive. Well, I can swim. I am an adept swimmer. I'm gonna have Weather doing the speaking commentary.
And then
Are
we
you
can.
gonna what?
And
Go
then
into
we'll
the
have
swamp?
a water tank afterwards. We'll, yeah, then you'll have a water tank.
Exactly.
You should. Oh my god. Major scamars, everyone. You're in the water tank. Oh my god, will he make it out in time? You fake drown. But then we open the tank, you get out and you're like, I'm alive!
No.
Teleport
We
out.
can do this. I have fast steps, so I can instantly teleport 60 feet away.
Oh my god.
I can
Lyra
just
can pay
teleport
for
behind.
it.
Cast a spell to make all the water go red. Like, have,
Lyra
like a
can pay
shark
for
or
it
something
if
in
you
there as
need
well.
it.
Oh my god, we have the illusionist. Okay. We have
Alright, this is a
lizard
plan.
hoop guy.
Why are you putting more
Okay,
plan?
hold
Why
up,
are you
hold
putting
up.
more work into this
Hold up.
festival
No,
than like
hold up.
ogre hunting?
Hold up.
The troll hunting?
Violinist playing some like crazy like suspenseful music like dun dun shit like that or whatever. And then the illusionist summons a shitload of piranhas, illusion piranhas, and they eat you, and you're gone. And everyone's like, "Oh my god, that's crazy! He's dead!" And then he's like, "Whoa!" Because you're in the crowd. You're like, "Whoa, that's crazy that happened to me!" And everyone's like, "Oh, that's insane!" You know?
Yeah, I know what you
Okay.
mean. Hell
Also, my
yeah.
food
All right,
is
that's a plan.
right around the corner. I'll be back.
Sure, I can pay for it.
This is going to
Are
be
we paying
the
for a
best
steel
festival.
tank?
We do steel, yeah. Last longer.
Then we can always use it for something else.
Could
Here
just
you go,
bury it
you
and it
guys.
could be the troll pit.
Arctic, that's a question. Since I can speak with my voice through weather. Oh, no, now that I've said this, it doesn't make sense. All right. Ignore that.
Can do.
Okay.
Actually, really quickly, while we're at town, and it's really off topic, but Eggles wants to grab some splint armor. Basic, normal, mundane splint armor. Should be about 200 gold in the normal player's handbook, but
Yeah, sure. That's no problem.
okay. Cool.
You mundane gear.
Yeah, I don't really want to try and go for all the magic stuff in a normally at the moment. I'll worry about that later. But for now, I just need something better than my 14 armor class.
Cool. Well, we've got quite a festival on our hands. The stone giants also arrive, perhaps even a little earlier than you might have expected. It causes a great deal of fear among the townfolk, and there's a bit of tension. But the stone giants want to help, and they ask if there is any way that they can be of assistance, so that they can show that they have good intentions for these people.
Give
Have
us
we
your
returned
turnouts.
from Silvery Moon?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. This will happen when you do return from Silvery Moon. So, is there anything more that you want to do?
No, that was all I wanted to do.
I think we're marking down 500 for a
Paint,
steel water tank.
That's right.
Sounds good.
Gotta get some paint.
Yep, no worries. You could paint one elephant for about 10 gold pieces, probably.
We'll get. How many elephants do I have? 2?
2.
Yeah, okay, I'll get 20 gold worth.
Yeah,
Oh,
no
wait, I need
worries.
to buy.
What
those
colour?
giant
Yeah.
those giant tents the circus come in. Could I get one of those?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, Mark.
It's free real estate. Get out of here, Sash. What are you doing?
Yeah, I've already said hey to you.
We were listening to your sleepy soundtrack.
Yeah, I had it on like ambient. That's why I was sleepy.
Yeah, we
I
are
just
over
finished
I'm still
planning.
listening.
We're over planning the best
Festival.
festival.
The price of
Doing
marquees.
this,
Yeah, I reckon. The biggest festival in the world. Is the price of marquees actually in the player's handbook anywhere? Is there a price for that? I thought there
Of what?
of a marquee tent, a really big tent.
There's a 2-person tent at 5 gold. 2 gold.
Just extrapolate that by like 100%.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought for some reason I thought it was actually in there. Yeah, you could get one for like 50 gold, unless you want it to be really magnificent, and you can spend up to 500 gold, and it'll have like colors and streamers and flags and all that sort of stuff.
Yes, 500 gold.
Brilliant! You now have a circus marquee. You can decide what colors they are, but it's big enough to hold 100 people or more.
It says the Great
Or-
Moscow Circus on it.
Or a few giants and 50 people.
Yeah. Suppose we need one that's bigger than that if we're gonna have giants. But yeah, 100 people
While-
easily. Plus the show. 100 people plus.
While we're in town, I want to get a banner made for the side of the flying ship that says Zymorvan Hall Festival.
Brilliant. How
So
much
when
do
we
you
fly
spend on
off, everyone will see it, however much they ask for a good one. I want it to
500
be
gold?
seen by the people. 500
Yeah.
what?
500 gold.
Yeah, easy.
Brilliant. They'll even throw in that second level illusionist will he'll do little sparks and shoots and light
hell
shows
yeah.
at the same time.
That'll attract attention. They're like, whoa, flying ship? Whoa, festival?
My goodness, we've got to go to Zymorvan.
Have you got the date for the festival on the
I
sign?
said the day.
My players got the flying ship today.
Oh, nice.
I regret it already because they're flying over a lizard folk village, and I said I prepare fire.
Oh, God.
I love the smell of napalm in the morning.
Fortunate Son starts playing in the
I,
background.
I'll add that to my playlist. Thank you. I'm gonna add Painted Black.
Don't know.
Amazing.
So you've got your blimp. You've got your advertisements. It causes quite a stir. Are there any other promotions that you want to make?
Flyers. Yeah,
Mm,
flyers.
No,
No?
flyers. It's too short notice for flyers, I feel. I think the blimp will do.
But
Like,
can
the
we
first
start a
festival can be
virus
for
so
the
no one's
4 hour
allowed
people.
outside? And then we waste all this money for nothing, and because people can't travel anywhere because there's a virus going on.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, but where's the China of like the Faerun?
There's a place called Bot. I know it's like not China, but Saxon, where is it?
What?
Tabot.
Tabot. It's in the show.
There you go, that place.
Definitely not Tibet,
Yeah.
and definitely not China.
It's to bot.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Hmm.
What are you doing about Tabot? Sorry, I missed it.
I made a coronavirus.
Oh,
We asked where China was in relation to Forgotten Realms.
China.
Well,
Is,
Faerun.
China is essentially show in Forgotten Realms. All right,
I mean, I could skywrite it over a town.
you can.
Pretty sure that's a spell I have. I can just
You
skywrite.
can you also
Yeah.
create weather
Scare the
effects? so
common
that-
folk half to death with the divine message in the sky.
Go to Zymorvan Hall.
It's like
Or
in
face
3
the
months.
consequence.
In 3 months' time, like 1,000 pilgrims turn up.
A holy sect shows up. Like, what the fuck, guys?
Yeah.
There's like the Uthgard of like the eagle, like all turn up at once. It's like we were called.
Fuck's sake.
Yeah. Well, while we're in Silver and Moon, I'll do a skywrite over the town.
Wow.
Why not?
Alright.
Only a second level spell.
You have that
Um,
spell prepared.
No, but I assumed before, like, it takes a little bit to get there. I would have had a
Okay.
rest, and even flying, it'll take a bit.
Sorry. I'll try disconnecting. I'll be back.
He'll be back.
He'll be back.
That does
I
seem
think
better
He's gonna be
already.
back, guys.
He's gonna be back?
Yeah,
He's back, guys.
I think he'll be
Ah.
back.
Thanks.
sort of. Yeah, it's not working very well. I'll try getting rid of it. Alright, testing.
Yeah.
We hear you.
Better? Okay, cool. So how are you doing your skywriting project?
So I can create 10 words to form in a part of the sky I can see. The words appear to be made out of cloud and remain in place for the spell's duration. The words dissipate when the spell ends. A strong wind can disperse the clouds and end the spell early. So 10 words. I'm just gonna write basically what's on the blimp. Zymorvan Hall, Zymorvery Hall's big bonanza fair. Come this date, whatever the date is.
Wild Gold, you soon get a message direct to your brain. Morven, the person says to you in your head. Do you have any idea why the skies of Silvery Moon are being polluted illegally by words that link back to you and yours?
No idea. I'll deal with it. Don't worry about it.
Just punch him and break his concentration.
I punched him and break his concentration. Yeah, sure.
No, sure. I'll just drop concentration you as soon as he punches me. Oi, what was that for?
That's an 11.
No, it doesn't hit. But I'll say I'm not dodging, so it'll just graze off
It's
my
not
armor.
minus anything. But
So
yeah,
like
it still probably doesn't hit.
bumps
I mean,
you, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it still doesn't hit, but
Shoves you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what's wrong?
I don't know. Someone was talking to me in my brain. They weren't happy. They wanted it gone. They said it was
Buddy.
polluting the sky illegally. Sounded
It's
bad.
fucking clothes. How can it pollute the sky?
I don't know.
Whatever. Hey, let's go then.
Alright. Soon after you hear people talking about the festival in Zymorvan Hall. Alright. So we've got our little silk banner. We take off and we light the sky up with our passing. What comes next? When we return home, there are stone giants waiting for us. They want to help.
I welcome them. And did they bring the endless barrel of beer or whatever the fuck it was called?
They do. This
Oh,
is their
perfect.
offering
Except
to
it's
you.
empty.
Alright, well, what could they help with? Could they make chairs and tables really quick?
Sure.
Like human-sized? Small folk-sized?
They should make
That's
their size as well. They need to sit down.
Yeah, they should make a couple, enough for them, and yeah, and some for
Some
the
teeny
small
weeny
people.
ones.
Alright, start building furniture. Working with wood in a long
Yep.
time.
Can I ask one of them if they know how to do what I'm doing? Because I don't really want to go back to the turtle now.
To do what?
Basically, alchemy to make a
Oh,
fireworks.
it's not even alchemy. You're just burning minerals and stuff to make
Oh,
it
yeah.
burn.
Yeah, absolutely. They'll help you make your explosives.
Okay, cool. I mean, they're stone giants and it's all minerals, so they should
Oh.
know.
Yeah, like they're not going to lose a finger. It's not going to hurt them that much. It's just a big, D6 damage. Oh no.
Ooh.
Broke my fingernail.
I'll do that when we get back then.
That's how you get your toenails, because they occasionally get blown off by these.
Oh, yes. I pick up all the bits of nail. They're probably like, what the fuck?
There was a third group of people arriving, wasn't there? The migrants, the stone giants, and so on.
There was like the slaves we found. We teleported them directly
Oh yeah,
here.
the two guys.
Did we?
From the Underdark.
I have their names. I'm pretty sure. Let me check.
Oh yeah, and we have that that Uthgard barbarian, the elk barbarian or the deer barbarian from
Thought he died.
Did he die?
No, I don't think
I thought
he
he
died.
lived. I thought he lived and came back with us.
Who's that?
The
I know who you're
Uthgard
talking
barbarian.
About. The guy who's with the hill giants.
Yeah, with the hill giants. He was captured.
So
and he ended up
Dargoth
helping
the
us.
Clanless. And I don't know if I got the other guy's name because he didn't talk very much.
One of them had a lute. I thought you were going to have him as an entertainer. Because remember, we followed like, well, we heard his instrument every day, and then we found him.
Yeah. I didn't write down the second person's name. That's unfortunate. But I have Dargoth the Clanless from the Underdark. Well.
Well. I can't think of who the other group were. So, but it's probably festival time.
So with
before that, should we have an entry fee of like 2 copper or something?
I don't think so.
No.
Just make it available to everyone.
Not for our first festival.
And I guess Prophet and the Apprentice Mages will set up like a magic booth. They're just.
Oh, and we'll change the guard patrol schedule so that they are centered around the more like dense areas of the festival where we've set up the outdoor bar and stuff like that. Just in case, anything goes down.
No worries.
The BYO section.
How's a BYO? There's an endless barrel of beer, and we've got like what, 50 fucking barrels of meat and shit.
If you spike an endless barrel of beer, does it endlessly spiked?
Wow.
Probably doesn't do that. Probably just.
I think it'll be spiked until like the amount
Probably
of special
dilutes.
runs out.
Yeah.
I mean, it will dilute endlessly, won't it? So you'd have to put a lot into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if you put it in
Your vial of endless poison. Let's put that in there.
Yeah.
That would work.
Decanter of endless poison. Anyway.
Yeah. So well, so with the little magic stuff, the idea is just to, I guess, get people used to the idea of there being a lot of mages in the town.
Yeah.
The idea is like to cast some of the funner spells, like, oh, let's climb to the tower, I'll cast Featherfall, and you'll jump off and stuff.
That's cool. Perfect. And nothing
They
can
jump-
possibly go wrong.
They jump off. Hey, fella, hey, Prophet, can you help me for a second?
Yeah, sure.
Kid starts believing they have superpowers and just jumps off random buildings from now on.
That's what I was gonna say.
So change to like polymorph, fireball. There's some fun spells that'd be good at a circus.
Fireball.
Hold on, Fireball? You don't sneak in Fireball with fun spells at the circus. Oh, the usuals, guys. Polymorph, Fireball,
Featherfall.
Power Word Kill. Those ones.
Grease. Like, can you get across this pit? Can you get across this?
Just make them fucking slip and crack their skull. We meant to make people sign the contract saying we are not liable for any damage caused.
Stone-shaped people to entomb them into sarcophagi.
You just entomb people like Wall of Force.
Murder people and then cast restoration.
Oh, vivify?
This festival's gone way off the track.
Hey guys, look at the power I have. It just slaughtered someone.
Kill them. Reincarnate them instead.
One of the children from town sees Prophet. Mr. Prophet, what's your booth about? You want to find out, kid? Pulls a knife, stabs child.
Fireballs.
Charles comes back as kobold. Alright. So I guess festival time. I don't know. How are we going to do this? Do you just like go through what the festivals are like, or I'm not sure. We put in so much preparation now.
Alright, there's one more thing I wanted to set up if I could.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
You know, in like the circuses, they have like the acrobats.
Yeah, of course, the trapeze artist and that. Yeah.
Yeah, like that. Because I reckon Nap could do that sort of stuff. He's very dexterous.
Definitely. So let's work out, I guess, a schedule then. If the festival takes place on during the day, starting at I guess midday and going until midnight, or starting at 9 a.m. and going till 9 p.m. I don't know. What's the order of events? What do we do? Festival, it's happening. It's on. There are people here. Hundreds of people have come. Morven Hall's population is 5 times as big as normal, maybe more.
a good thing we got those rest areas.
Mm.
We could anyone got any ideas? Starting time, ending time? I would say in the afternoon. Festivals are
Yeah.
like in the
Yeah,
afternoon,
midday,
right?
midnight. I liked
Midday,
midday,
midnight?
midnight.
That sounds good.
How do we
Yeah,
open it? Do we have a
Maybe
lunch
open
or
with
a
a circus?
parade or an
Prince
announcement?
Ali style.
Perfect.
The opening would be
A parade
yeah,
with
the
elephants
elephants and
lion.
like you know
You know, in Jurassic
the
Park, when like the big gates open, like that,
Perfect.
and you have him saying, "Welcome to the Morven Hall."
Oh,
know
that's
I know-
hilarious.
And only like the first 3 people in like the crowd of hundreds even hear it.
No,
Yeah.
held up by one of the stone giants to show they're not bad.
I have thaumaturgy.
Mm.
Held up by one of the stone giants and thaumaturgy, so everyone can see them as well.
See in here.
Ah.
Welcome.
Alright.
Because then people would be less like, oh, those stone giants are totally just going to kill us, aren't they? If like the lord of everything around here is standing on one of them, completely trusting them.
Literally standing on
And
the
he
shoulders of
yeets
giants.
you, and that's the start of the ambush.
That'd be so funny. I'm completely trusting. Don't worry about the stone giants, everyone. Ah!
You just find yourself in the middle of the Evermore.
Tragic.
All right, it's a grand parade, and you do the tour through Zion Morven Hall. The elephants are trumpeting; they look magnificent. People are cheering, and they're wondering, or looking at awe at these magnificent creatures. It's a great start to the festival, and people just keep streaming in. So not everyone is there in time for the aid, so people just keep streaming in through the afternoon. What comes next?
There's music at certain places. There's like fire dancing and fire hoop jumping going on in the middle of like the bar area. The tables are set up so they're not in the way, and people are getting brought different drinks, super
Magnificent.
cheap as well, so that everyone can afford it.
Do we
Things
have?
going on with like the illusionist for the children.
Do we know what food we've got? Like, have we thought about that?
We can
Pig.
fabricate mass amounts of food.
It doesn't
Yeah.
taste great though, does it?
Depends on the
If it-
quality
if-
of the cast. So
We've
is
also got tons of pigs and sheep.
No,
Like
I
an
think you're saying
unbelievable
like
amount.
use fabricate to turn like normal like raw food into cooked food.
yeah,
Oh, okay, yeah.
that's
but
how
I'm-
it works. You
but I'm
start
not
with
a
the
cook.
base, and then yeah,
I don't have proficiency with chef's tools.
yeah.
All right, brilliant.
But I
Gonna have
assume
to hire a
Lion
bunch
Morven
of
Hall
chefs.
has like servants that could serve.
Oh
There's
yeah, absolutely.
servants, and there's like, surely there's some good cooks amongst the town folk that we could have hired for the time. They get a
Yeah.
good amount of pay and still get to enjoy the festival
Aradel
afterwards, sort of
starts
thing.
a catering business.
Absolutely, and we've got all these pigs and sheep, as you say. So there's plenty of pork, plenty of lamb being served, and
Some pulled pork.
different vegetables. Yeah, different vegetables gathered from the swamp, roots and berries, and turnips, onions, garlic, stuff like that. Magnificent feast is being beheld. You have the illusionist casting their. He's doing his little trick, and you've got prophets of magi demonstrating the usefulness and safety and entertainment value of magic.
Yeah, I'll offer
Yes, yeah.
the apprentice maid that I give them like if you like do things like you give them like extra credit, but little do they know I mark on a curve, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, look, they all want to join. They all join. So,
Yeah, okay.
Oblivious though they are to your insidious marking methods, they want to be a part of it.
Yeah, no, help like
All
with,
right.
as well, like just casting like high level spells when people like sort of need them.
Yeah, sure. What do you think's a spell that you might have to use?
Or maybe like fabricate, put up stalls, like like just help people like understand like magic sort of it's safe. put him off
I
some of the
see.
people, like into like a parrot so they can fly around. That's pretty fun.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Yeah, polymorph people into a parrot. Yeah, as you say, fly around.
Or
That's
like
awesome.
tongues, like
My
put a fireball off in the air, shooting that
Ooh,
fireball in again.
that scares people. But people love fireballs, so they all clap. Mummy, the monster's very funny.
You fireball that kid.
Oh God!
I'm not a monster. Boom.
Wall
Who
of
called me
force.
that?
What a
Wall of
cloud
force.
killer.
Turn him into a newt as a punishment.
Just kill like 13 peasants. Alright. Yeah, so you're entertaining the crowd. They love it. They love you. Everything's going absolutely swimmingly. It's almost time for the main events.
Iglis made fireworks, didn't he?
Mm-hmm. It's not nighttime
He-
yet.
Yeah,
Started
but I
at
was gonna say
midday.
when it gets nighttime, like
Oh yeah.
with the fire breathing in the thing, you could throw the fireworks and she could shoot them with her fire to explode them midair.
Yeah. Well, depending on how I made them with the giants, they could be shrapnel. Arctic was saying. I don't really want to do it with everyone around. I was gonna go away, and maybe in the airship, and then get my wildfire to sit out in the middle, like in the sky, and I was gonna chuck them into him or drop them into him, so then he sets them off into the sky, away
I
from
was gonna
people.
say, yeah. I was
Yeah,
gonna
that
say, why you
sounds
just like
safer.
fly away? Yeah, and you can just cast
Yeah.
flames on it and blow it out.
Maybe at midnight to signal the end. That's like their final show, you know, like at a show or something. That's like their
Yeah.
final thing.
That's what I was gonna do. I have a plan for when it goes dark already, just to make it nice until the end.
What about the
Alright.
Naps circus thing? How does that go, Jake?
Yeah. I guess that's basic. Does a circus take place at night as well, after dark?
I don't really know. When I forget, I haven't been to a circus in ages. When is the best time for a circus?
I mean, I think it's going to be like one of like
as the sun's setting, right?
Yeah,
it's
it
like it's
starts
one
on,
of
like,
the
the
things you
afternoon,
do
late
last because like it's the big draw.
I think so, yeah. I think it's a big draw, that's right. So is there anything that needs to get done or that you want to get done before those main events?
Glyph of warding fireball in the circus.
When were you going to do your magic tricks, Prophet, and like jumping off the tower, for example?
I assume it's just something that happens like over the day, like he's going to set up his thing like off to the side, so that it's more. It could be like informative and fun. So it's, you know what I mean? Like it's like slow over the course of the day.
All right. So one of your apprentice jumps off the tower during the afternoon, and he just starts falling. Like maybe he's going to leave it till the very end, you think? But this guy, the feather fall, he's supposed to kick in straight away, but he's fallen like half of 50 feet, and he's only a little apprentice. It looks like he's going to
Can I try an insight check?
die.
Or do I not have enough time for that?
To do what? Sorry.
Insight.
I still can't hear them. My
Insight.
connection must be that much. But yeah,
Insight.
Yeah,
Yeah, can I do an
absolutely
insight check?
insight. Yeah, insight. Yeah. He looks like he's trying to cast his spell, and
Yeah, I'll cast Featherfall if it looks like he's struggling. Then.
you cast your spell, but it doesn't seem to affect him, and this guy just falls to his death, dead, bam, into the ground. 5d6 damage, got 4 hit points, dead. People scream.
Can I rush
You
over
cast
to
a
him?
spell. Yeah, absolutely. You rush over to him. Do you have any? Yeah. So you rush over to him. Yeah, no
Yeah,
worries.
ring a spell storing. I'll cast Revivify on him.
Your spell isn't working. Like you try to cast a spell and it doesn't work.
Can I do an Arcana check? Like, what could be blocking the spell?
Good question. Make an Arcana check. You seem to be in like a dead magic zone, which wasn't there only moments ago.
Is the Revivify wasted?
No, it just isn't cast.
I'll quickly order like anyone nearby to help like drag the guy as far away from it, like just in a straight line as far as possible.
Perfect. Yeah, and then what do you do?
And well, just drag him as far as I can get before like the 1 minute, and then I'll try again.
It works, and he's alive again. He says, "What happened? What happened? I tried to cast myself. It didn't work."
I think something sabotaged the magic. I need to go and fetch Aradel. Tell him to meet me at this building.
Everyone claps when he returns. Oh wow, good show!
So my character will do like the whole "this was all an act" thing.
Oh, brilliant, brilliant. That's a bit macabre.
Yeah, but Harallaxes will be sent off to get Aradel.
All right, Aradel, you are being summoned by a dragon.
I was like preparing to cast the Hallow spell. Oh no, that's a 24-hour casting time. I probably would have been in the middle of it.
That's a bit short. Like, it's a bit long for like a party trick.
No, I wasn't gonna use it as a party trick. I was just gonna do it, just for funsies, for the what's it called? For the fair.
Yeah, when you ask, when Dina's like, "Why do you want this piece of land made into holy land?" It's like, yeah, for the memes.
Yeah, I was just like, just to protect it. It's a cool place.
Seems like such a weak trick. Ta-da! This place is whole.
I can do many things. I can make it completely dark if I want it to.
Doesn't look any different.
Feels the same. I'm getting beckoned by a dragon. Okay, I will follow.
And I'll put out the
Aralaxis.
word that people don't do the feather fall trick until
Don't
we
do the
figure out
fun
what's happened.
trick.
All right. All right.
It's like,
Yeah.
there seems to be something's messing up with the magic by this building.
What building is it by?
It's the keep, isn't it?
I guess so. You wanted to jump from a high point, so it's up to you where they'll jump.
I guess that would be the keep then.
Makes
And
sense.
I guess I'll do detect magic outside of like the dead zone. I'll ritual cast it.
All right. And detect magic lasts for up to 10 minutes, right?
Yeah.
All right. So there is nothing within 30 feet of you except for Aradel, who glows because he's got magic stuff.
Yeah, we'll move into the keep, towards the keep.
All right.
As to where presumably the dead zone would be.
Yeah, no worries. And when you get over there, you can visibly sense the transition between magic and no magic. Like there's an area that is definitively absent of arcana.
It doesn't work with divine power.
Yeah, same thing. Like you test any divine magic in here, and there just isn't any access to the weave.
That's peculiar.
And just make
right.
we've cast spells here before, haven't we?
That's right. Like the dudes were jumping off there minutes before. Like the exact same circumstance happened 15 minutes before, and then it didn't happen, and now you don't think it would happen again because it appears to be a dead magic zone.
Do I know, like
Anything that could cause this?
the most common cause of dead magic zones?
I guess Arcana check
Can
is what
I
you're looking
assist?
for. Yeah, sure.
Is it just like
We put our minds together
And come up
and
with
make 18.
Two things come to mind. Although there are a lot of really bizarre and weird things like astral conjunctions and divine intervention and all these sort of like bizarre happenings that could occur. Yeah, one is that it just was some natural freak phenomenon, like a dead magic zone just appeared. If you think of the weave as a bunch of threads all weaving together, then sooner or later, if you've got a piece of clothing, sooner or later one of those threads is going to break. You might not notice it, you almost certainly won't, but somewhere within that garment, a thread is broken. And that might be what's happened here. Thread of the weave broken, and it creates a dead magic zone. The other thing that is less permanent, but usually far smaller than this, it would be the creation of an anti-magic field. It's a powerful spell, like 8th level or something. This is powerful magic. But anti-magic fields only create a 10-foot radius square.
And can you upcast it?
This is 50 feet tall. Sorry, I missed the
Oh,
last bit
sorry.
of that.
Can you upcast that spell?
I don't think so. No, it's a pretty complex spell. There's a lot of stuff it can do. I might even just copy and paste it.
But
It,
there's a
it suppresses
possibility.
magic in an area. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Oh, jeez.
yeah, I know, right? Yeah. So it's a lot of info.
I think if you cast a spell into it, it doesn't take effect. But if there's a magical effect in the area, it gets suppressed.
So I suppose there's like an area where like my detect magic works, but then I take a step into it, it stops, and then I take a step out and it starts working again.
Exactly right. That's exactly how it happens. It suppresses. It doesn't destroy it. Just doesn't work. There just isn't any magic in this area.
Because I know in some systems, like if you cast too much magic in an area too quickly, that can leave a dead zone. But that wouldn't be the case because we're casting like minor magics only here. But could that be the case?
Possible, but as you say, there are a bunch of arguments why that's unlikely. Minor magics. This is a highly magical world. Stuff like that. It doesn't seem likely. But yeah, absolutely, that could happen. You know, straws do break camels' backs.
Can I look around for someone that's just been hanging around the zone for too long?
Sure.
Like the whole time we've been investigating it.
We actually don't know how powerful like our mage is. Can we go and ask him if he's done this for whatever reason?
No, he wouldn't.
Just making sure.
The Kenku can't speak, but the Kenku indicates without speaking that he would never harm his students. Kenku have a bad enough reputation already.
I mean, I'll assure him that like, if it was him, I was assuming it was an accident. I wasn't to assume anything malicious.
What a great joke it would be to kill my apprentice.
Sick prank.
Do it in front of the kids. No, he assures you it was not. Yeah.
Perception or insight or?
Yeah, perception or insight, or maybe both. Yeah.
I'll try insight then. That's the one I have good. No, I don't have it good.
There are a number of people that are hanging around. Merchants and families and magicians and priests and warriors. It's a diverse crowd, and Prophet certainly can't tell one from the other. But Aradel, yeah, you at least get a feel for who is hanging around, and you'd probably be able to recognise all of their faces again, if that helps.
Yes. Well, if this happens in another area, call me back and I'll see if the same sort of people are hanging around. I'll keep an eye out. Can I basically spend the rest of this time at the top of Zymorvan Keep, basically looking down and everything? I have the eyes of the eagle, so I can see great detail from great distance.
And I'll get the word out to not do dangerous magic, like potentially dangerous. Just keep it to the flashy for now.
All right.
Just a lot of prestidigitation.
Maybe like
Would
greases,
Wild have like
fog
heard
clouds,
of the commotion that's going on by now?
Oh yeah, kid died, like an apprentice fell to his death. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Because he would want to go find them to see what the fuck is going on.
Yeah.
People are getting scared.
People think it was a magnificent trick, but it was in poor taste.
Did you need another spell in your ring?
Would be nice. Just in case something else happens.
How many more diamonds do I have?
Prophet. Prophet.
What
Fuck
what
me.
is it?
Prophet, are you killing my apprentices for fun and for profit?
Prophet, what the fuck is going getting scared?
The apprentices. I'll wait for him to get close so I can like whisper it so that people outside, like a little circle, don't hear.
Oh, I would have gotten close before I said anything.
Yeah, I'll just like someone is sabotaging the apprentice's magic.
Who? Do you have any ideas?
We don't know, but it's very powerful magic, or just it's either very powerful magic or coincidence. And I don't think coincidence is likely.
It's one hell of a coincidence if it is.
Am I able to cast from on top of the keep?
As long as it's within range, it keeps 50 feet high.
No,
Well, I
as
Is the dead
Oh,
zone
as
in effect
the dead
above
zone
on
up
the
there.
roof?
Oh yeah. No, it's actually not. It's basically it's a foot out. So you're perfectly magical until you take your step off. It's
So-
quite a coincidence.
So he casted the
Quite a
spell, had it
coincidence.
take effect, and then jumped off.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that
Just,
then you would
he did everything right and got screwed up just by chance.
just
Pure
crazy.
dumb
Hey,
luck,
Good
surely.
thing, good thing he didn't jump off with like 5 people. Because
That's right.
that would have been an expensive trip.
A lot of diamonds.
Prophet, you should let that apprentice take the rest of the day off, the rest of the night off even.
I think he's resting already.
Could I cure
Resting,
wounds
alright.
that guy too? Because he's 1 HP.
You go and check on the apprentice, and he is being like fawned over by 4 different girls of his age, and he's telling him all about it.
And he's like half dead.
So it's
So
Harold,
I
he went
go-
to
Wild will go with Aradel to see him.
yeah. Oh, he brushes his hair away from his eyes as you guys come. Hey guys, he says to you as if he's part of your adventuring party.
hello, and then I'll just heal him. Just press my hand on him, heal him, and then walk away.
Thanks, Aradel, brother. I'll catch you later.
That's Lord Aradel, by the way.
Lord Aradel.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I'm sorry. The girls giggle when he gets chastised.
Anyway, I'm here to ask, what exactly happened?
My
Spare no
lord,
detail.
I jumped off there 3 times already today, my lord. And I had enough magical power again to cast Feather Fall. I know the incantations well enough, but I couldn't feel the magic. All I could feel was the force of gravity, my lord. And then I think I was dead. Uh, I think I was dead, and I found myself in a magical kingdom of great mountains and endless fields and talking sheep, my lord. And I built a castle of my own up in the mountains, and I was ruling over a kingdom of my own, my lord, a feudal lord of talking animals.
Alright, I said spare no detail, but that's whatever. I don't care about that bit. Just rest
They were
assured,
talking
alright?
animals.
We're gonna
One
find
of
out
them was
what's
a
going
lion,
on.
my lord.
Lions are awesome. I'm a lion.
I was the master, my lord. And
You'll never be the master. Bullshit. Anyway, get better, kid. Whatever.
And I'll
Thank you.
give him a sack of 10 gold to go enjoy himself once he's healed up a bit.
All right, he spends it on alcohol and gets his girls drunk.
Easy. There we go.
Oh god.
Oh yeah, the apprentice. Like, how is his aptitude for magic anyway? Is he like one? Is he like the smart one? Like just he could have cast the magic. It's just the anti-magic stopped him.
Roll a d33.
It's coming. There it is.
He's not one of the best, but he's one of the more charismatic. So he's like he's a sorcerer, and he's pretty lazy, but he's kind of good at what he does. But mostly he's just in it for the.
He's Harry Potter in the group.
Lol.
The clout.
He's in it for the rock and roll,
Yeah.
you know. I want to be famous. All right. So, we're no closer to discovering what happened. The show must go on, right?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, while everyone else the show's going on, like, I guess Prophet, Amadale, and Wild Gold are like still like investigating. I guess.
Quietly investigating.
All right. So what does that involve? What does that entail?
So I'm basically overlooking the whole place with eagle eyes.
Would a spell book count as magical, like with detect magic?
Well, I don't think so. No.
I think
Unless it
it's
was a magical
listed
spell.
as a common item, isn't it? Oh, no. I don't know.
No, it'd need to be like one of those spell books that has some property like
Okay.
resist water.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the waterproof ones.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe if you open it up, you'd see like faint magic on the ink.
Wait, does Douglas know about a lot of dead zone magic?
No, but
Jax,
you used to know someone who used to know a lot about dead magic and
yeah.
sorcery.
Oh well. Jaraxxus.
Jaraxxus, yeah. That was his whole thing. His parents went around. But anyway, that's not
We said
What if he's visiting us?
yeah, we can use
Send his
sending
message.
and ask him about the issue and if he can get here quickly.
Jaraxxus?
Yeah, will you sending?
Oh, you have sending. Yeah.
Yes.
25 words or less. What would you write out what you tell him as well, so I can reply to it properly, because he doesn't know what's actually going on.
Yeah, powerful. Someone created a powerful dead zone. People endangered. Like, what could it be? Can you get here quickly? Zymorvan Hall.
He'll reply, pretty powerful magic. Most likely a powerful wizard. Was any magic being cast at that point when it went dead? That should be max. Oh, yeah. Fuck, I didn't say I was on my way. Retcon that.
Well, I mean, you asked a question. Presumably, you want the spell cast again.
Yeah.
And I assume the answer, the only spell would be Featherfall, wouldn't it? I suppose if I quickly ask around, was anyone else casting magic at the time?
No, no one. I mean, the other mages might have had other spells going, and some of the people in the crowd might have had magic. But short answer is no. Short answer.
Okay, I'll cast sending again. List like the few spells that probably were going off. Mention there was nothing like too big, and ask, "Are you coming?"
Yes, on my way. Riding. Moonstrider now. Not sure how long. Keep person who cast Feather Falling aside.
Yeah. Okay. Then I suppose I'll. Oh, sorry, what was that?
Gossip girl.
Yeah, I'll order him not to get drunk.
It's probably too late at this point.
God damn it.
Yeah, that's fine. But he's pretty far away. He won't be here for a while, so the night will continue, I guess.
You know, I suppose I'll just stay in the area and just keep an eye out for like suspicious behavior or like unknown magical sources.
Wild's gonna go and wander off and keep an eye out
Can
for
I go
suspicious people.
to like the center?
People that.
Sorry, go ahead.
People that are focused on that area.
Okay.
And I'll go to. Can I go to the center of the dead magic zone? Is there anything there?
Oh no, there isn't anything there. No. Can roll perhaps.
Luro would have heard about this, yes?
You would have heard a commotion.
Assuming?
Someone
Yeah.
died.
He's gonna come over and ask what happened.
To who? To Wild or to Prophet?
I think
Just
Wild.
what happened. Anybody. Whoever's
I was walking through the crowd, so you probably found me first.
Yeah.
I'll pull Luro aside where there's no one, like probably towards the road or something, like across off the road, and just explain everything that happened. That one of the apprentices used a spell and then jumped off, and it was supposed to work, but he died. And then he built a castle or some shit and was like a lord. And I told him that he wasn't a lord of talking lions, but he wouldn't listen. And then I gave him 10 gold, and that's what I tell Lura.
Hmm.
I really, really drive home the point that he is not the lord of talking lions.
Is
You never.
there
He
really?
might be a level 1 protagonist. You don't know.
Is there a really obvious area that you can like kind of see everything?
Or like a point of
besides
interest.
the- Yeah.
Maybe up on the keep or where Aradel is, perhaps?
Just cry out
where's
randomly
Aradel?
when you enter it.
Up on top of the keep.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's probably the best lookout we can get.
Is there? Can you see people from there? Or is it kind of like looking at ants?
Oh, you can see pretty well because it's only about 50 feet up, so it's only about 20 meters or not even that high. And you can see like groups of families and priests and their followers and lone wizards and warriors getting around, getting drunk, that sort of thing. Yeah, you get a pretty good look at people, pretty good.
Okay.
Hundreds of people here, though. There's at least 1,000 people here.
Wait, can I cast See Invisibility?
Yeah, okay.
I suppose like, from the bottom, do I see anything? Like, just
You
glancing around?
do. You notice an individual that you haven't yet seen. A mage. They are dressed in long, flowing robes. They've got a high collar, a bald head, and around their bald head circle a series of sparkling stones. They also hold a staff in their hand.
Yeah, I'll act like I didn't see anything.
All right, make a deception check.
I'll use my inspiration.
All right.
Not much better.
Not much better.
You can use my You can use my inspiration if he wants, because I'm not doing much this session.
Can't pass it to another person, unfortunately.
You can't. I thought you said you could a session ago.
No, that was Sunday.
That's something.
That was Sunday.
This game, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
bugger.
Yeah, so you hope that you got away with it, but you think that he made eye contact.
But once eye contact's made, like, you've seen each other.
Uh-oh.
I'll cast Wall of Force and block him inside of it, and I'll start shouting out for everyone to gather, like, Aradel, Wild, the party. Just like, it's like, you get Wild, you get Aradel, you grab Roz.
He doesn't react, but he does look around amused.
I probably see this from where I'm sitting.
He's invisible.
I know, but I
You see him
see
angry,
that.
like,
As in, I
Prophet shout.
I see Prophet just go, put his hands out, and nothing happens, and then he goes, grab people. He's just like,
Guys, I caught him. Points to me.
because like the ball of force is also invisible, so it's just an invisible ball holding an invisible person.
He's
You
just
and
gone
Luro will see
insane.
clearly that Prophet is doing a little puppet show or a little mime show for everyone. You can see.
What do you think he's doing?
Can I approach the Wall of Force?
Absolutely. All
I'll
the
just
children are laughing at you. They come up to the wall of force with you and
No,
start
I'll tell them
doing
to.
the prophet. They're
I'll
like,
tell them to leave.
"Yeah,
I'll tell them it's.
yeah,
That's like leave.
I'm
This is
casting
important.
a spell. I'm
Fireball.
magic."
It's like, can I with
They
like
cast
harsh
spells on you.
just sort of shout like, I order you to leave. Like just to the children, like sort of all the peasants in the area,
All right, all right.
and to the guy in the circle, like, I order you identify yourself.
Under what authority do you make such demands? He says without moving his lips.
And the authority given to me by the previous lords of Zymorvan Hall.
I do not recognize your authority, and I will not acquiesce to your demands.
Why are you here, sabotaging the magics of my apprentices?
I had heard that this was to be the greatest festival in all of Faerun on this day, and I do so like shield
What was that last word, sorry?
Shield
meat. Shield meat, which I think it is Shield Meat Festival, right?
Yeah, every
Yeah.
4 years it occurs.
That's what I thought. Yeah. Of all the places I could spend shield meat in all of Faerun, I'm here the most.
Is the anti-magic circle zone you're doing?
I admit, yes, that was a little joke of mine.
Can I just wait for the party then?
I have other jokes. They will be hilarious.
Will they involve people dying?
It is possible. Grease on the trapeze bars, for example.
I have none of my combat spells prepared.
Is Wild has Wild been like summoned by the person he sent yet?
I think everyone was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everyone
Like
turns up
he's
to
sent
find.
people off in all directions, just pointing around to be like, you grab that person, you grab this person. Because like this isn't like keep it hushed anymore. Like this is like a high level mage like messing with and saying he's gonna kill people. Like, it would be irresponsible to keep it secret at this point.
But it's just a prank, bro.
Prophet,
These
what's going on? Why you gathered everyone? It's a festival.
Yeah, I was busy, Prophet. What's up?
high level mage, well, I mean, a very powerful wizard.
All
He's
right.
invisible within the circle of force. To call out, reveal yourself.
What?
To my...
Is it one from Long Saddle? Did they take us seriously when they were like beat up a nerd? Did they get mad?
I apologize. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I didn't realize you
Does he
get
look
so.
like? Does he look like one of the guys from Long Saddle?
No, he does
Yeah,
not.
he's not from Long.
But how can you be sure, Prophet?
Because I remember his face. Well, I don't recognize his face. Is he just standing still?
He is standing still with an amused look on his face, holding his staff while these jewels circulate over his head, orbit his head.
Where
Guys,
is he, Prophet? Where is he? Over there?
I'll
point.
I'll get Howlax to like land on my shoulders. Like, let's approach. Did you say anything when I said reveal yourself?
He does not.
I guess does everyone approach with me?
Yeah. I was going with
I was
it.
gonna walk over in if you didn't.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Fuck is this nerd?
I'll use my dragon's like pseudo breath to reveal you if you do not reveal yourself.
So you drop the wall of force.
Yeah.
How far? How close are? How big is the wall of force? How close?
10 feet. It's 10 feet diameter.
All right. So as soon as you step beyond the limits of where the wall of force was, you all feel a radiating, absolutely frigid cold, and each of you can make a Constitution saving throw.
Right. Is that everyone that was approaching?
That's right. Anyone who was approaching. Look, Rose.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
All right.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
I want to
No,
headbutt them. I don't even
He's
see
still
them.
invisible, I think.
So it's 24 points of cold damage if you pass, and only Luro and Prophet pass. Then it's half of that, and again, if you're cold resistant, it's down to a quarter. So 24 for Wild Gold and Ros, and 12 or 6 if you're cold resistant. Forgive me. He says aloud, "You should not come any closer. I have no control over this. And a man manifests before you, wearing long robes, high collar, bald head, holding a staff while these jewels orbit around his head. Unless you wish to have your toes and fingers snapped frozen, I advise you from coming any closer.
Can I do a is he a famous wizard? Can I do a history check?
Sure,
May I too do a history check?
absolutely, Arcana. You don't recognize him, no.
I would
Not
like
it.
to use my inspiration.
Alright,
Roz would like to give him a good old look over.
alright.
Oh, that's lame.
And what can I do?
Class
Total
levels?
class levels. Yeah, that's the one I want.
Off the chart,
Two.
somewhere above 20, and once you get above 20, there's a
Oh,
Okay,
Can what?
Roz puts his arm out.
And I'll tell you the reason why you know that, and Aradel will be able to confirm to that. It's because of the things going around his head. They're called Ion stones, and they're some of the most valuable magical items you can get. You should only be able to attune to 3 of them because of the rules of attunement. But each of them is an extremely powerful object, extremely powerful. He's got like dozen of them, and he's got presumably a magic staff on top of that. The guy just defies the laws of what's possible with magic.
Can Wild roll a history to see if it's someone he's wronged in the past by accident?
Yeah, sure.
I mean, that is a big list.
Either way, you want to take that?
Yeah, that's right. You can decide what that means for yourself.
Oh shit.
He's gonna lean over to Aradel and whisper, Aradel.
I stood back.
Yeah. He's gonna lean over to Prophet, lean down to Prophet, and whisper, Prophet.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure this guy's here because I pissed him off in the past.
How does he know you?
I don't know. He's got that face, you know.
Bald
I've
high
pissed a
collar.
lot of people off. Okay.
I guess Tim is like, this is meant to be a day of celebration? Why are you here killing people?
Yeah.
I am only here to enjoy the fun.
Well, why don't you enjoy the fun that we've prepared?
Well, I am. I think I'm having an absolutely magnificent time. Thank you.
You may be having a magnificent time, but you're scaring the rest of the people.
Well, they come here for thrills, don't they?
They come here to enjoy a single day.
And did you see the look of wonder on their face when you raised that boy from the dead? Wasn't that a magnificent moment that they will remember?
But it was not planned? Did you know I had
And
this
no.
spell?
Does every fortunate event have to be orchestrated by some guiding hand?
In life, maybe not. But this is a performance, and in there, every movement must be orchestrated by the actors.
Have you not heard of improvised theatre?
Yes, and it's trash in comparison to proper actors and plays.
He does consider that. He's like, well, okay, yeah, no, that's a fair point of view. Fair point of view. Perhaps we should just get back to the festivities.
I think he has a point. Maybe if you can exclude life threatening, but spice it up in a way that
Doesn't
will
kill
be
anyone.
fun, but not life threatening.
Yeah.
If you're such a powerful mage, which you definitely seem like, maybe use your powerful magic to wonder the people instead of scare them.
Perhaps I could slaughter all of their cows and then raise them from the dead again.
Nope, that's the opposite. That is not maybe stuff that's flashy, but not deadly.
Perhaps if you have any criminals, we could execute them in creative ways and trap their souls and use them as fuel for some grand display.
No need, we've got a troll pit. Soon
troll?
we'll have a troll pit.
I imagine trolls have souls.
Yeah.
Let us ritually sacrifice this troll to give the peasants a show.
No, I don't think we should ritually sacrifice a troll. It's a bad idea.
Oh.
Don't you have polymorph? Or tongues?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, those are fun.
Make a constitution saving throw.
Oh, no.
Profit.
Is it con save?
I think it is, isn't it? Maybe I'm wrong.
19?
Oh,
I don't think that'd be high enough.
oh, fuck. It's gonna be something
Yeah,
ridiculous.
I was gonna
like a
say
fucking
he probably has a DC of
T-
20 or something.
Something, yeah.
Please,
All right.
30.
Halaster has 23, so just
Oh.
putting that
Yeah.
out there.
Prophet is now a prophet-colored rabbit.
At least it's not like a Tarrasque.
Laura
could put
picks
him-
it up.
He offers that you should. He creates a hat out of thin air for you, so you can pull your rabbit out of your hat.
Can I do
Hey,
it?
that's pretty good. I like that.
Can I
That-
high five him?
At least he's not killing
Am
people.
I helping?
Yeah,
I like
that's
that
good,
one. That was
actually.
good.
But don't do it to the peasants. Maybe some of the mages that are helping out. We'll let them in on the trick, and we'll do some cool stuff like that. That's perfect. You don't have to hurt or kill anyone or anything.
Oh, I suppose not. Very well. Shall we get back to the show then?
Almost crit, but still fail. Feels
But before we get back to it, do you have any other tricks planned already?
Yes, I do. I was just your friend, the rabbit, about my trapeze. I was planning on casting grease on the bars.
See, that one's a bad one. People want to see him fly through the sky and all that.
No,
Maybe-
Kills people, Carl.
Well, don't you know when people go to the chariot races, what they're really hoping for is a crash?
But a crash at the end, not at the start, Keep people drawn in.
Well, I did not cause the boy to fall on the first time he jumped off, did I? I have a sense of comic timing, I promise you.
That one's a bad one, though, because he can't save himself.
Uh,
Look, what if we get Nap? I think Nap's probably up for the challenge of grease.
I'm sure Nap could pull it off if he fell off at the end. I'm sure he could land.
Wait for that challenge. Enhance ability. Try to do it.
Yeah, all right.
oh,
You could
very
even
well.
do something with your magic, like make the ground into water with sharks and have a little pit of land in the middle that he has to land on. Even more exciting, right?
Are
Yeah,
you
I
sure
like
you
this. Should I start writing him a new character?
don't- Are you sure you don't have any condemned criminals to execute?
No, we're fine. We don't have any criminals.
Goblins? Nobody cares about
Nope.
goblins.
No problem with goblins around here.
Kobolds?
No, we're fine with kobolds.
Looks at the bunny.
when he looks at you.
Very well. All right. So this mysterious stranger is happy to participate in your show in mostly non-lethal ways.
Mostly.
But I mean, we have no choice. Like he might be a god. Let's be.
Yeah, he's so fucking
Well,
powerful.
I was gonna say, while they were talking, Eglis was like studying him, trying to do a religion check if he could,
Uh-huh.
Like,
instead of a history.
this guy might be more powerful than a god.
Yeah,
Brilliant,
natural 20.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
You recognize that he worships Mistra, the god of magic, but not in her form as Mistra, rather in her form as Mistral, which is what she was known centuries ago before she was dead and reincarnated twice.
He's old as fuck.
Ooh,
I
okay.
was a fan before all of you.
I was
I
OG.
worshipped the old mistress.
What did
I
she
knew Mistra before she blew up.
Like, was she
What
evil?
was she representing
Literally.
then?
Still magic, interestingly. She was not much different. But they more saw her as a lawful neutral god rather than a neutral good god.
Right.
Same
Okay.
shit, different levels of magic.
Yeah, different process. Magic wasn't like this hippie spirit that encompassed us all. It was a process that you mastered.
I'll once Eggles gets a second, he'll make sure Prophet's somewhat away from him, and he'll run him by what he remembers and notices.
As a
Pick-
rabbit?
Pick the rabbit up and take it
Oh,
away.
that's right. I have dispel magic at the moment. I'll dispel magic him.
No worries. You get your old friend back. He looked cuter before.
He did. Maybe we can do it again later. But
You're
for
like
now, I
rust
need.
coloured, aren't you? Like a rusty, winey port colour?
Yeah,
That-
like
What a beautiful rabbit you would make.
dark shades of red and orange. No,
Oh,
dark red.
that's so nice.
He,
Moving
he,
your
u-
little
he used to
nose.
be bright red when he was younger, but like his age gets to.
And he'd be such a tiny little rabbit, too.
Should have been a colorbond kobold.
Oh, he
That's
would have been like
awesome.
a baby rabbit.
Yeah.
A Netherlands
Oh.
dwarf.
I miss Rabbit Prophet already.
He will
I
live
can
on
bring
in our
him back
hearts.
soon.
All right. So yeah. So we've got a new party member.
So this guy isn't like evil. He's just so old and so powerful. He's like, people aren't really on the same level as him. They're like
He's lost his
basically
grip on reality.
like worse than cattle and shit. Doesn't matter if he kills them. That's what his mindset is like.
I guess
I'm
so.
guessing.
I mean, like everyone thought that was funny, right? He likes people. He loves people. He just wanted everyone to laugh.
He's like Jake. He's like Jake Paul if he was a level 20 wizard.
Yeah, true.
Oh
How
god.
funny is this dead peasant?
It's like go into the sewer. It's like look at this body, but I put it here. Isn't that hilarious?
I slaughtered 1 million cows.
We have a zombie cows. And send them all to Zymorph. Like send them all to like Silvery Moon for a meme.
That's,
Then we get to
That's-
Bama match.
that's meme. That's what this guy is. He is like the meme lord. Very rude. That's
Oh
what
no.
he is.
They're the
Today's
worst.
episode, we're blowing up the Evermores.
The meme. He's got like a YouTube channel. It's like he's like the meme mage.
That's it. That's surprisingly accurate, I think. Actually.
He's just one of those guys that's been on YouTube since the start, just trying to
That's
make it.
Is it getting towards nighttime?
It must be. It must be by
Must
now.
be. Yeah. Once it hits nighttime, I'm gonna cast hallucinatory. Fuck, I can't speak.
I know.
Hallucinatory terrain
Right.
up in the sky, just over the people's heads. So 150-foot cube.
It has to
and I'm
cover
gonna
the
make.
ground.
Oh, it has to cover the ground. It just says natural
Hallucinatory
terrain. Yeah,
That's what
this
sky's
terrain
guy's
part
is.
of terrain.
No,
I mean, I
not
suppose
really.
what are you gonna? What was you gonna do with it?
I was just gonna make it look like the what do we call it? The Northern Lights in the sky.
Yeah, sure. That'll work anyway. We'll put that. That's nice. So yeah, you create this spectacular show, and I guess that announces the beginning of the circus.
Yeah.
All the Northern Lights like flock to the circus.
To the center, yeah.
I'll make sure. And oh, did he give us his name?
I don't think so.
Can I ask it?
So my name is Wild Gold, by the way. I'm a lord around here. What's your name, by the way? We didn't ask before.
Make a persuasion roll.
Oh, okay. Persuasion. 21.
A lord. You may call me Lalo.
Larlock. Well, it's nice to meet you, Larlock.
Can I history check that? Do I know who Larlock is?
You can make a history
Sure.
check.
And I'd
I'm
also
gonna
like
put him
to
down in my
insight.
notes as powerful, bro.
I am sweating for you guys.
I know exactly what's going.
I
Some of us
don't.
don't. Yeah.
I've got
Yeah, what the
no
fuck is a
idea.
Larlock?
I know who's going on. I don't know what he's gonna do.
I've heard the
Yeah.
name.
I don't know it.
I'm
Anyway,
It's,
I just wanted to
vaguely
make
familiar
sure.
with it.
Probably, yeah.
23.
23 will be enough to know that Larlock was one of the Netherese mages. Back in the day when they used to chop the tops of mountains off and fly around and through the sky with them and build cities on top of them, Larlock was a prodigy, even among those archmages. These
And
days, he's widely regarded as one of the most powerful lichers in the world.
And may I also insight check him?
Oh, absolutely.
Wait, for,
I mean, I don't fucking
This will
doubt
be
it.
without guidance because I can't do the same thing like in one action.
Sure.
18.
He's having a really good time.
Mhm.
He's just chilling
And
out.
I just wanted to make sure he knew it was the end of the performance to grease up the bars.
Aradel
don't want
starts
to die at
sweating
the beginning.
bullets.
He doesn't reply. Like, maybe he didn't hear
I'll
you.
take that as a yes. I guess I have to take that as a yes, is what I should say.
you have no choice.
All right. So what's our circus looks like? I guess we have to run multiple shows because there's only big enough for 100 spectators, and there's like 1,000 people here.
Mm.
Oh,
I don't know. but-
Counter, we could have Larlock float the thing into the air and have
Brilliant.
like the entire thing just be floating in the sky so everyone can see it.
Oh
Yes,
yeah,
it's
so
a
he can
great
just drop
idea.
it on its ass when whenever he wants
Oh,
it to.
you've seen
Kills
this trick before,
everybody.
he says. He thinks it's hilarious. You've seen this one, have you?
I just stare daggers at him. Can I
Don't drop
subject
it on
him?
the people. Just
Oh, well, I
when
can't
it's
drop it on
over.
the people now, can I? I mean, he's already surprised. Like, how can I do it now?
Just float it down
Of
gently
course.
later, please.
Yeah, well,
These,
yeah,
these
all right.
peasants' lives are very valuable to us.
Look, if the joke was that obvious that he got it, then I can't do it. You know,
Yeah.
I need something more.
What's wrong
just
with
wouldn't-
me?
Wouldn't be funny, would it?
That's right.
If everyone already knows the punchline, the joke's not funny.
So
I
we'll
would like
get
to
you
use.
one.
I'm just gonna
I would-
combust midair.
Can I-
Exactly.
Can I use channel divinity to attempt to read his thoughts?
I
This is a
don't
bad
know.
I don't
fucking
think there's any
idea.
chance that's going to work.
Can I poke the bear, DM?
It's like,
Maybe.
oh,
like,
he rolled a 1 and still beat your DC. And now he's
Probably.
angry.
Does he
If
have
you
a
can-
plus 15? Probably.
if you can post like what it does, then maybe.
Here you go.
Sixth
Right,
level thing.
Can use it to command it. Yeah, great. All right, accuse of truth you can see. You must make a wisdom saving throw. If it succeeds, blah blah blah. It fails.
I don't
you're
have to do
surface.
the command bit.
But
That's almost
you can make him
doing it
pee his.
All right, do you cast it?
It's not a cast, it's a channel divinity, so I
Oh,
will
right.
invoke the name of Denier.
All right.
It's gonna be like rolls a 1 plus 16.
He's gonna kill
He's
Veneer
fast.
after this, I feel.
Yeah, he
Used his
passed it.
legendary action to
It's like-
pass.
It's like he just goes into like the celestial plane and just kills Denier properly, and you just lose all your powers.
Oh no.
That's funny.
I'd have to choose Ogma.
He tried to make an insight check to work out who did that.
Hands in my pocket.
Just
Plus the
whistling as
fingers.
well.
Yeah, no, I was about to say, just starts whistling.
Make a deception check.
I'm so good at these.
You're so dead.
Without guidance.
-1.
Oh, no.
no.
Make a wisdom
2.
saving throw.
23.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Is he gonna do to me what I tried to do to him?
yeah, but better. 22.
Oh, let's say that passing.
Wipe sweat off brow.
Let's say that pass. Say, ooh.
Quick question: was that power word kill by chance?
He didn't say anything.
I guess it wasn't because he didn't say anything. Yeah. Power word silent. Power word silent treatment.
I just lock eyes with him.
Power word death. I mean, power glare
Sweats
death.
nervously.
I could just
Like-
imagine him turning around and just casting Feeble Mind on you.
I'm just watching him. I'm just keeping an eye on him.
Oh,
Oh,
no, so we've got a levitating circus in Zymorven Hall tonight.
Oh no.
It's magnificent.
Can
Like
I-
a carousel with lions. The lions are shitting themselves, but anyway.
I forgot. Can I ask Aradel, like, if you figured out who the guy was?
Probably not Larlock.
Or what do you mean probably not?
Larlock's a lich.
Liches have an aura of cold around them at most times.
Oh fuck.
The clues were there all along.
I didn't know liches
Wait,
had
so
an
what
aura
do you
of
say to, like,
cold.
he's not Larlock the famous lich because liches have auras of cloud around him, and he does.
I didn't know liches had auras of cold around them.
That may be something that's something you know, Prophet, perhaps.
I chip in that he is following a god that's like indefinitely old.
Should
like
we ask
two
someone for
times
help?
it's been resurrected.
Who?
The wizards of Longsaddle?
I don't think no.
We beat one of them.
I
Lady-
think we should
Lady of-
probably
Lady
just
of
treat him
Silvery
very,
Moon?
very kindly and
you
hope he
call-
doesn't do anything.
Can you call a
Offer-
Laurel?
Oh, the silver dragon.
No, the Lady of Silvery Moon.
Wait,
Yeah, we met her, didn't we? Did we meet her?
Is that a
Lady-
Lustriel or a Lariel? I can never remember.
He did say he'd only be here for today for the festival. As long as we keep him out of trouble, deal with
Exactly.
whatever he throws, he'll leave by tomorrow and all will be good. Once the fight,
Keep everyone safe and keep him happy. Exactly.
I think we should
Mm.
ask.
once the
I
star
think we should
pops
ask for
off,
advice.
he'll just leave.
Settling my nerves, I will cast skill empowerment on myself for insight.
Did you try to do something to him, by the way?
No.
Okay, no
Deception
one,
check.
Prophet, looking at Prophet, no one should try to do anything to him. Do you understand, Prophet? Oh, I'm gonna roll insight on that then.
Uh-huh.
I'm slightly better. Fuck.
I
believe you.
You're the one person I can, Phil.
He's staring at Prophet. He's staring at Prophet, saying, like, "Don't try anything against him, please. Whatever you do."
Don't worry, I'm clearly outmatched.
Okay, good. Now I'm gonna go and ask if he's enjoying himself and if you'd like a drink or something.
He's undead.
There's a lich. Yeah, I was gonna say there's a lich.
He's undead.
Who fucking knows what he wants?
He can do what he
Just try to
wants.
keep him happy.
He's like. I can imagine anyone we message just being like, "Hey, Larloxia, can you help?" He's like, "Nope."
No.
Good luck.
Sweats nervously, looks at description for turn undead.
Please remove me from your dial.
Yeah.
And it was like, he can trace this. Never speak to me again.
There's just no response from anyone you message.
We'll try messaging.
If we need
Because I
to
forgot I
talk
can use
talk to
higher level
someone.
spells. Yeah, I'll sending to Alariel then. Like I think
Delana's here.
the
If she
dragon.
really is a dragon, she might be, you know, at least a little
Know
bit
something?
closer to his sort of power.
Probably not, mate.
I'm gonna vote no on your girlfriend beating him.
Yeah.
I won't
No,
put
I'm
my
not
money
saying
on that.
beating him. I'm just saying we might ask her if she knows about him and like the
Oh.
best course of action to proceed. Like she's probably someone in this situation we should go to.
Remember
considering
where
she's
And
here.
this probably
she
isn't a
doesn't
good
know
idea.
that you know that she's the dragon.
We know another lich.
I've asked her if she's a dragon. I think she knows I know she's a dragon.
We know another lich we can ask us like advice from.
Huh?
Oh, not him.
I really
God
don't think you
call?
should go to him.
No,
He's not even
Arklam.
He's not. Oh.
Who?
the head of
You
the
mean
Arcane Brotherhood.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Sure, just invite all the liches to Zymorphal.
Just ask his advice. I mean,
I'm sure
Get
he'll
Dog
come
Kong
down
down here
and
as
check it
well.
out himself.
Why not?
If we need
Get
to
Dog
ask
Kong
anyone
down.
advice, we should go to Delana first, and then what was that other lady you said from Watery Moon? Watery Deep, Silvery Moon.
Wild, we were just there like yesterday. Come on.
Yeah. Oh, is that the lady that talked to me in my brain?
I don't know. It was in your brain.
okay,
Yeah,
I'll cast
stupid
sending
question,
to
sorry.
the Silvery Moon person, and I'll say, Larlock is harassing my peasants. Can you? What should I do? Any assistance?
Sorry, was that?
How do I disarm a nuclear bomb?
What's your advice,
Wait,
Larlock? To
Answer
harassing
me
my
in 25 letters.
Who are you asking?
The Lady of Silvery Moon.
All right. So yeah, I thought you were still talking about yourself. So you'll have to. Well, what was your message to? There is no Lady of Silver Moon. She's been dead. Like you don't understand.
Oh, the Lady of. Oh, fuck. We haven't
Waterdeep?
seen it. Waterdeep then?
But you don't go to Waterdeep, do you? I don't know.
We've never met these people. Eh? We should like
Yes,
the
Yeah.
only
I
real option
assume
we
we
have
have-
is the dragon that is currently in our midst.
We have.
I thought you were talking about sending a message to
To the Lich.
the wizard. Yeah, the lich.
Oh, do not
Oh,
send it
foul.
to
That
him.
one, not that one.
Wait, cancel
the
all
worst option.
messages.
There was this. No,
Radio
there's
silence.
the Silver Dragon from Mythful Hall. Is it?
Oh yeah.
That'll just start a
Well,
fight.
actually,
Yeah, just ask us like, you seem wise. Larlock's harassing my peasants. What should I do? Any advice?
Just out of nowhere, the dragon's prank called by some punk.
I could just imagine the like first 20 words are
Would you like assistance in destroying your town before he kills all of your villagers and raises them as undead?
No.
I want better advice than. Do you want me to kill you before he does?
The Silver Dragon doesn't offer better advice.
Don't worry, Jarlax is just coming. He'll help us.
How long is it going to take before he gets there? How's he getting here?
I mean, he's gonna take a few days, isn't he?
A few days.
Yeah,
Easy.
okay.
I mean, doesn't he
He's
have
flying. Yeah, he doesn't. No, he's a sorcerer. He's flying his pet. His what's it called?
Pet
Griffin.
direwolf.
He's flying his griffin over from bloody
But-
his home, his farm up in
It'll
bloody.
take a while.
It's taking
Holy shit, that's gonna take weeks.
Gonna take him
You
so
said you
long.
wanted him, so he's coming. You know?
He's coming.
He
He's
gets
I
there.
need you.
I'm
He's
here.
okay, I'm coming.
Cancel that, chief.
We
And no
just
one
need to
can
appease him. Can I start the
Yeah.
acrobat thing now?
Okay,
Can
then,
Can I
sure,
ask him
I'll
to
cast
teleport me
another-
up there? Because I don't have the ability to fly any. And I was going to climb the ladder, but it's kind of floating now.
Brilliant. He gives you all the assistance you need for now.
I'll
Oh,
cast
no.
sending again and make sure that Jarlax doesn't come. Like he can't help us. But I'll say it's safer if you don't come. You can't help us.
I cast this, and then I want to pray to Saloon, and then I'm going to start.
Brilliant. All right, so it's going to be a 4-3 check where you'll need to pass forge skills. You can choose. You can only choose to use one of them twice, so it has to be 3 different skills or 4 different skills. Acrobatics is a possibility. Performance is probably another good one. If you can think of something else, yeah, go ahead
Thieves'
and
tools.
see how
Survival.
you can. Yeah, how do you use
In the
Survival
literal
is
by
sense.
not dying?
Perception, keeping your sight straight on like flipping and shit. I don't know.
Perhaps.
Wait, so I have to roll 3 times, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, yeah. And if you
Just
fail,
start
you
with
get
the
a
good
get a
old
victory.
acrobatics.
There we go.
My eyes are locked on Larlock.
Brilliant. Naf, you are magnificent. You're vaulting from one trapeze to the next, one trapeze. Do you have any assistant? Do you have like someone to catch you, for example, or is it solo?
I just feel like they're gonna fail me and I'm gonna die.
I would
I
feel the
think
same way.
Jump
I'm gonna
into
go
my
solo,
arms.
especially since there's a god out there like trying to kill me.
All right. Well, you're swinging around jump brilliantly. What comes next?
I'm thinking for some reason I'm trying to think of a way to use sleight of hand because it's
Sure. Maybe doing some juggling while you swing. What bullshit do you pull out with your sleight of hand?
it's mid-air. Do some flips and juggling some daggers.
Magnificent. Juggling daggers. What a man. Well, why can't human men be more like Tabaxi? You woo the ladies. And I guess it's gonna have to be a performance check to see if people like you.
Oh no.
Yes.
Oh, I will. What's it called?
Inspiration.
Inspiration.
It's like,
That
sure,
one.
he's doing backflips and juggling daggers while he's doing it, but it's not that impressive.
Exactly. Absolutely brilliant. And the crowd goes wild as you prepare for your most dangerous trick of all right at the very end. What is this
Oh, I
trick?
should have said.
Oh no.
Talking to a lich.
Pleading for
Not-
mercy.
Not dying. So could I use a save for not dying?
Yeah,
That's my
absolutely.
greatest trip, I think.
But what do you do? Like do you what's the finale?
What is something so stupid that you'd never do while in the air?
Brilliant.
Land on an elephant.
Hover on your dancing sword.
In the
Ah,
air in
yeah,
the first
Go
place.
swallow.
Go through a flaming hoop and try to land on the tip of my flying sword.
Brilliant, brilliant. And as you're about to get the final momentum, something disintegrates the trapeze bar. Make a dexterity saving throw. Brilliant!
My God.
What does it look like as you swing and suddenly there is no bar? You've got this flaming circle and a fucking sword point. Like, what happens?
I guess because better than dying, I'll use my tail to swing myself through
Wait,
the
like,
flaming hoop and
grab the
finish it.
rope and can do the
Magnificent.
trick anyway.
Yeah.
Magnificent. No, Blaylock, like when he looks at Prophet and Wild Gold, he's like, "Come on, like, was that not? Are you not entertained?"
That was pretty good, I must admit. That's some good magic.
Brilliant, brilliant. The crowd
Yeah.
goes wild, and you are made a star there and then. Afternoon.
Sweet, I'm gonna sneak off and set myself off a fire. Put out the fire.
Good idea.
Huh?
Sweet. Guess I don't need a new character. That was pretty lucky.
Mm.
Dancing lions and dancing elephants. All of it's just a crazy and exotic affair for entertainment for everyone involved. But all good things must come to an end. Is there anything that we need to do before we set up the fireworks?
Not set off the fireworks?
I feel like there's something real bad gonna happen with the fireworks.
I really
cast
don't
it.
want to be.
Something even worse will happen if we don't.
I cast Death Ward on
Yeah.
myself.
I really don't want to be in the airship when I do this now.
Before the
Livy do
fireworks
that?
happen, I'll go to Larlock and ask him how he's enjoyed the festival.
He thinks he says he feels alive.
Well, that's very good. It's good to feel alive. We're wrapping it up now with some fireworks at the very end. We'll have Iglis go out in the airship and he'll throw fireworks at his fire spirit and they'll explode and not injure anyone but create a nice spectacle.
Well,
Actually, I decided it's probably better if I go out with some stone giant folk, and we'll not take the airship. We'll go outside, and I'll throw it at my fire spirit up in the air. So there's no way that we can.
Safer, that's a good idea.
That's it. Aye.
It's a good
The airship
idea.
is
I look
aye.
at Larlock.
Aye. That's.
He seems a little
yes.
dejected and bows his head a little bit. How much better it would be if you had condemned criminals.
Well, maybe instead you can make the fireworks look like shapes, or something like that. You know, a shark eating a criminal in the sky, maybe, or something.
There's a whole town.
Perhaps I can do that.
Oh no.
I read a book once about they were having a big fest for someone's 111th birthday, and the firework turned into a dragon and scared everyone. Maybe you could do like an illusion like that.
Ooh, flying above the crowds and then
But just true
blowing
polymorphs
up really high in the
one of the
sky?
fireworks into a real like ancient dragon.
Yes, an illusion. A great idea.
Can
And I
I
wink
insight
at him.
check
An
that?
illusion.
Is he
I would
actually
also
going to
like
make
to
an
insight check
illusion?
An illusion. Wink.
I wink at him. I
Yeah.
know
You
you.
believe
job.
This.
This is such horse shit.
Aridel, you're in on the joke. You're in on it. When he says illusion, he means not an illusion.
I look at everyone else with horror.
Such wit. But I mean, I suppose we just have to wait and see what happens.
Wild's happy. He believes him.
Aridel, why do you look so worried?
No reason.
What?
Sounds like
Oh,
fun, I think.
oh god, I'd rather take my chances at the bloody witch's hut. Alright, I guess I gotta get going.
Take my
Just
holy
leaves
symbol out
town
and start
and never
rubbing it.
just leaves town and never return.
Yeah, fireworks never go off.
Yeah, just leave. I slowly hug each person before I leave to my death.
Like the last time you see it.
Guess I'll
Yeah.
be going now. Don't all stop
Wait.
me at once.
Right. Here's me. Going to set off
Did
the
you
fireworks.
set off those fireworks? It's gonna be
alone.
great.
Just slowly walking away. No
So
one can stop me.
We're wrapping it up, so you better go faster.
Yeah, it's your turn
Come
to
on.
ideally die. I already did my time.
Come on, Iglis. Iglis, you don't want to piss Larlock off. You better hurry up before he gets mad. Go.
Fine. I'll do something. Wait. And I'll get two fire giants to follow me out
Where did you get
outside
them
so they
from?
can throw the shells at my fire.
Fire
Otherwise,
giants?
Stone,
no,
you mean.
stone giants throw my fireballs. To throw the balls of magic. Oh my god.
Throw the
You're at the
fireworks.
Fireworks.
Fireworks into your
I'm
magic
having a-
ball.
Jum's Bronca's having a stronk. Yeah.
Name's non's having a strong. Call the bondulance.
Yes. I point at two stone giants to if they can follow me to throw some fireworks in the air.
Absolutely.
Oh, nice.
Absolutely. So how far away are we from the crowds?
I plan on going because these are gonna be
10,000 feet.
Yeah, like,
It's gonna be
you go to Watery Deep.
pretty big fireworks. So I'm gonna go outside the town,
To the middle of the
like-
moors.
a little bit towards the moors. Yeah, I've got
They're
two
less- they're
giants
less-
with me.
The further away you get away, of course, the less impressive they are.
Yeah. Just okay. So say
Think
I'll
of the
zoom
young
right
boys.
in.
500 meters. No,
Yeah.
500 feet.
Like
500
just to
feet?
the edge of the
Pretty-
moors, just
That's
outside
not
town.
very long, is it? 500
It's
meters.
pretty far. Well, 500 feet is pretty far. Like but it's still close enough.
Let's hope it's
Alrighty.
pretty
You know-
far.
There is no bomb that you've ever heard of that would shoot shrapnel 500 feet,
Okay.
but it might.
Well, it's going up in the air as well, so hopefully, yeah, we'll see. Anyway,
But also,
alright.
Larlock's never been involved in those bombs, has he?
That is correct.
Cast control wings at like 10th level, so it shoots like little shrapnel parts in everyone's face.
He hands you a little red bead to add to the explosion.
God.
Just the
So tell me
nuclear
about your.
just like
tell me-
vaporizes fate. So sorry.
No, you please keep going. Yeah.
No, it's doing making a joke. You go ahead.
Tell me about how you set off your fireworks. Like, what's your show look like? How do you stand? What are the things that you produce? That sort of stuff.
Okay, so I'm gonna have like outside the town. I'm gonna have the pile of fireworks split in two, between the two giants standing either side of me. And they're gonna have to throw them in the sky at my fire mole, and it's gonna be like kind of moving, and hopefully as it passes through it, eventually it'll burn through the outer casing and then blow up once it's passed through it. And I'll try and hit any with that miss that miss my mole with a fire attack, and hopefully all of them go off.
Absolutely brilliant. What do you do when a giant shark appears in the sky among your fireworks?
Like a real one?
Is it falling on me?
Maybe. Well, it's not subject to gravity, so there's that.
Well, I mean,
Just hovering.
Yeah.
yeah. I try and do it around it, I guess, just to make him happy, make it a star.
I don't think it's possible to make the giant shark happy in this situation.
No, not him. I don't give a shit about the fucking.
Okay.
Trying to.
The giant shark explodes. It's like it's surrounded by this magnificent ball of light, and then boom! It explodes into a garland of falling, twinkling, sparkling lights. Everyone's woo! Ah!
Can I use 5th level control winds as well to make them like
Just the
fly
spark.
around and dance?
Absolutely, it looks magnificent.
All right, I'll mark that off.
I hope those sparks
all
don't
right.
go into like the
I'm
huts
waiting
and
for
thing.
that dragon.
He's getting.
Have you got any more fireworks left?
All right, I'm gonna give you a little bit of a vote. Made one big one. It's the finale. And both giants come together, and they both grab either side of it and launch it straight up into the air through the fire spirit. And then I hit it with a where is it? Fireball. Because I have it ready still.
Magnificent. How far away are you from the explosion?
120 for fireball.
150 feet for fireball.
Ooh! Because when you create this bursting fireball, an incredible vision can be seen at the center of it, like a beholder that looks really pissed off, and it rushes straight towards you.
To me.
Ooh!
Oh fuck!
What's happening?
That's
Oh
right,
my god!
I got two giants with me. I'm fine.
Who wants to play the Giants?
I'll do it. I'll do it if no one else wants to.
Just before initiative starts, you hear, "Oh fuck."
Fireworks is realistic, like.
That one's moving around with eyes coming out of it.
Don't worry, Narlock said it was an illusion. We're fine.
At least it
It's
wasn't
a battle in
dragon.
the sky. The just pretending to do a battle in the sky.
Two initiatives or just one?
Well, someone else can be the other giant, I suppose.
Come
That'll
on,
be a
Stephen.
second one then.
Oh no, yeah, carrot. I don't want to die to a beholder to you again, Arctic.
What about the rest of you? Is anyone else doing anything?
How far away did you go from us?
It's only one
I think it was
character.
just 500 feet, I think we
500.
said. Yeah.
Yeah.
I accidentally rolled.
Roswood went back to the forge to keep making it, so he's not.
What?
Serious?
Not here.
Yeah,
at
he
all.
went. He
Well,
went
there's a lich in the town. Better let him just do his own thing.
no, you guys failed to inform him at the start that there was a lich. You guys all were like, "We'll be nice to him." He's like, "Okay, well, I'm gonna go build my shit."
All right. They'll learn their lesson.
Yeah,
There's
I
only
rolled the
four
initiative for the
radius.
giant again. I thought it would put another one in.
Oh, okay. Oh, right. Yeah, didn't think of that.
Oh, yeah, mine was 9.
I'm gonna
Oh,
stay
yeah,
next to
remember.
Loak. I need to keep an eye on this guy.
Harlock's having a
What
good
can
time.
you do?
Just keep an eye out. If he
That's
summons
it.
another if he summons a dragon, I'll banish it.
I wish I had banish. I don't. I don't even have that many attack spells on at the moment.
Yeah, I'm also kidding with like mostly chill stuff.
Fun
Me too.
spells, you know.
I don't even
That's
have
fine.
mage up.
The Beholder isn't very fast. It only moves at a flying speed of 20, so it hovers lumbering towards you, rushing at 40 feet. It's still 110 feet away when it's the giant's turn.
Your giant before me, Prophet.
Okay, I will throw a stone then. Can you throw a stone
Alright.
that far?
I think so. It'll be in his character sheet.
240 feet. That's nuts.
I thought that would.
That's disadvantage, isn't it? At that range.
60 to
Probably.
240.
Yeah, rock. That's the one I use.
Oh, yeah. I'll take it off. Like only you guys can see it, or no one can see it at the moment. So I'll take that.
Let's find a rock.
Always whisper, never whisper. No longer never whisper.
Should I, do I roll again?
Yeah, go ahead, roll. Yeah, I haven't seen the rolls yet. So. Smash! You smash into the beholder, and it keeps coming.
Does
I
it
guess
ever wobble like when you hit a balloon out of the air?
That's it. Gold giant.
Gold giant, also rock. Golden rock.
That's 5,000 gold out of your inventory.
Smash. So far, 50 points of damage or a little bit more done to the beholder. The beholder's getting pissed off, Egglet.
Fireball.
Yeah, that's probably what I'm doing until it gets a bit closer. I'll do another fireball.
Damn, it's 110 feet away, so it's within your fireball range. Boom. Beholder.
Is any ones in there? No, no ones. Cool.
I'll try to dodge it. Oh, beholder's got an anti-magic cone. Fireball won't work.
How
Oh.
far's the anti-magic? Does it reach all the way to him?
I mean, once it gets it.
Once it
Like
gets
a
there,
60
yeah.
foot
to it.
cone, yeah.
Oh, he's-
so
Yeah.
consume it.
Yeah, it'll just be activated. That's right.
Correct.
All right. So beholders go. He charges another 40 feet. He's still like 70 feet away, poor bastard. So
Time to throw more rocks.
yeah,
It's like, go to Longside. I was like, hey, buddy, he's got a beholder for you.
you want to sell a beholder? That'd be worth a pretty penny.
Doesn't
Bam.
include pump.
It's
It
a nice
does not.
attack, but it didn't do a lot of damage.
Did not. All right. Next stone giant.
Also rock.
Miss. Unless
Even
that's a
worse.
hit. A miss. It's a miss. 17 will miss. So
17?
dodges out of the
Damn.
way. It maybe it uses its disintegration ray to smash that rock before it can hit it. Eggless, it's 110 feet away.
Alright, I'm gonna
70 feet, yeah.
I'm gonna polymorph into a giant ape.
Alright.
Can you throw
Magic's
rock?
not gonna work against this guy, and I'm gonna throw rock eventually.
I thought you were gonna polymorph it.
I mean, that would just mean it dies in that whatever form it's in, and
It'll
then comes
change
back
back
to
one.
life
And
as
then
a.
and then take that much damage from falling.
I'm not sure if your spell would work during any magic thing.
Is it
150
within
foot.
range?
Yeah, it's a 150 foot long cone. Yeah.
Oh,
Huge,
150
huh?
foot long.
I know,
Oh
isn't
my
it incredible?
God.
Yeah, right. So I don't
I'm-
think that your spell would work.
Oh, okay.
You learned that the hard way. Alright.
Fair enough.
It's gonna make some eye-ray attack. Alright.
Turn the stone giant to stone.
Choose 3. Roll at random. Each d10s, I'm pretty sure. Yep, d10. 1 d10. Well, that's a d9, 190. That's not right. 1, 6,
That's
4.
a lot of eyes on that beholder.
I reckon. 6, 4, and 8. So the first one will be at 1 giant, the 6. The second one will be at the gold giant, the 4. And the last one will be at our friend the dwarf, the 8.
Ah, not again.
Ooh,
Oh,
Gold
no.
Giant succeeds on the Dex saving throw. Target speed is halved for 1 minute. In addition, the creature can't take reactions.
That's a failed save.
Okay,
just
so yeah, no,
ignore
I'm all good.
All right, Giant's good.
Hey, I'm
Aegis is
good.
good. All
And I
right,
think
and
I beat it as well.
Every-
yeah,
DC
16 is
everything.
enough. Yeah. All right, so we keep going.
Fucking.
The stone giant sits 70 feet away and closing.
Time to throw a rock.
All right,
Oh,
smash. It's turned away from you, by the way, in order to use its eye ray, so it's now got its ass face.
I think that misses. Roll good damage, but miss.
That will miss indeed. The next stone giant.
Contemplating throwing Iglis at it with fling, but maybe not. Maybe I'll just use rock. Oh, that's bad. Damn.
That is very bad. All right, Eggless, your go. It's no longer facing you.
No longer facing me. Ah, this is pretty.
This is your time. Fight.
Lightning
What's the
bolt.
biggest spell I got? And I can fucking just hit it with. I guess I'll do that. Flame strike. That's a dex save. Ugh. Of course it is.
All right, it gets out of the way.
I don't. Is it meant to be 12?
No, it's not.
It's not meant to be 12.
16 is my DC, so it
All
actually
right, it does
fails.
not get away. So another 30 damage. It's taken like 80 at least, probably more than 80. But it's still fighting on. The eye rays just keep coming.
Just imagine being this beholder, like just doing whatever beholders do. I'm not sure. Just getting teleported into the middle of the sky, getting it to tip like 6 rocks.
That's it. So
Why do you think it's gunning for the nearest person?
Yeah.
Petrification on the prophet giant, a telekinetic ray on the gold giant, and a sleep ray on the dwarf.
That's not bad.
Oh, I failed.
Both.
It's not
Yeah, I
too
failed too.
Okay,
What's-
telekinetic ray, sleep ray, and what was the other one? The
Oh no, wait, mine's a strength saving throw.
petrification.
Telekinetic ray is a strength saving throw.
And wisdom.
That's
yeah,
wild. Why is it rolling one? Oh, what the fuck?
It's
It
still-
says Stein.
It's
It's
your
because
name.
Never mind.
It's stats,
yeah.
though.
Yeah. I just thought that was way too low for some reason, but no.
Yeah,
Yeah, so I fail anyway.
So the stone
Alright.
giant is turning to stone.
That's right. The stone giant is turning to stone, and the other giant is being thrown around. All the crowd go, "Ooh, ah, what acrobatic skill!" And have you fallen asleep? No, you're still all good. Lucky.
How
So
are stone giants not immune to being turned to stone?
it's inevitable. They always get turned to stone. That's what
I'll
they
check.
do.
They're immune. Yeah, they're not immune to petrification.
And on the contrary, they do it for fun. All right, how are we going to finish this beholder off?
I mean, I think I'm restrained, so I can't attack. Right?
You can, just
giant.
at disadvantage.
Okay.
Yeah.
He will fling a rock with disadvantage.
All right, he's not so good now. No, the beholder laughs at you. More ha 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 ha. Gold giant.
It moved closer, didn't it, as well? So it's no
Nah,
longer
it's still at
disadvantage for me.
It's still at 70 feet. Yeah.
Okay.
Bam. All right.
Yeah.
Further injuries.
You gotta. Sorry. Yeah. You gotta roll another saving throw.
Yeah, on my turn.
Tyler.
Oh,
Who
yeah,
got
I'll
petrification, right?
I'm the petrification boy.
Oh.
It's not.
Yeah,
Is it?
you-
Is it
well,
strength?
no,
check?
do I get to-
you wouldn't even be able to get
Dexterity.
get a stone because you'd be like flying up in the air, so there'd be no way to grab a stone for you.
Okay, yep.
Yeah.
Profit,
All right.
and you've got to do another saving
Dex
throw.
Is it
save.
Otherwise,
another
you're
dex save?
stoned.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Giant is
19.
good.
Pass.
So,
Big dex for a
Eggless,
giant.
Is he
Sure is.
looking at us or with the anti-cone?
You know, I don't understand why he can't like face you with the cone, then turn away, use the raise, then face you again. Like, I think he can do that.
I think
It's
you
like
just turn off
movement.
his eye. I don't think he has to look
Just
away.
closes
right?
his eye.
Just closes his
like,
eyes
so-
briefly, yeah. Yeah, and you just basically have to, if you want to cast a spell, you have to wait until
Hold
like
your
usually-
action for when he's doing
Okay.
his things.
Yeah. So
I think
that's
that's how it
gonna
works.
try.
That's what he does. He opens his eye and closes it when he uses his raise.
How high is it in the air?
10 feet, 5 feet, 10 feet.
Oh, okay. No, not that much then.
It's got to the ground, I guess.
Yeah. Movement. That's not good. That's useless. All right. I'll just. How far away is he from us?
70.
70? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I'll fireball him. Hold my action for when he shoots his first ray. I'll let loose a fireball.
First giant, gold giant, eagless. He keeps rolling the same numbers, but alright. I'll do those in the right order this time. 7, 8, and 1. 7, 8, 1.
Wisdom save. Nice.
Wait a minute.
Ooh, thank God.
Oh, he failed. He definitely.
So
And
you,
he
yeah.
dex save from him.
So you're falling asleep and petrified, Prophet?
He saved the petrification.
Oh, right. Just falling asleep.
He's just asleep.
Alright, so Wild Gold, you've returned to the ground. Or what do you do?
He has to make a saving
No,
throw.
I'm-
'Cause
yeah, I gotta
cast
make
my
a strength.
fireball.
Right. Oh, you still failed it, did you? Right.
Do I still have to make a save against the former effect?
Guess so, unless you pass, I guess. I don't think you have to maintain
Yeah,
concentration.
I haven't passed it yet because it was a strength one.
Yeah, right. Yeah. No, I don't think they have to maintain concentration. I'm not sure,
Oh,
but I don't think so.
son of a bitch.
Did he?
The telekinetic round lasts for 1 turn.
Oh, only last one turn? Oh, right. Okay, there you
Oh,
That
so I
makes
am
sense.
back on the ground.
Oh, so if you're
Right,
throwing a
right.
rock,
But
I'll
you're-
use a portent then.
Yeah, I
you
can
will
throw a
fall,
rock.
Until the start of the
you'll
beholder's
fall.
next turn.
It's not much damage, but you take 11 damage as you fall from the sky.
Yeah, and I'll give him a
Can
16 if he throws a rock at someone.
All right, bam. That'll hit. And
33.
the beholder is slain. Hooray! Everyone cheers. Everyone thinks it's fucking amazing. Woo! Larlock looks over at Aradel and gives him a thumbs up.
I'm just staring at him like,
I'm gonna count that as my kill because I did 32 damage of a fireball. That wasn't counted yet.
All right.
Notch that down on my list.
But it's not Roz's list, and that's the only one that counts.
In my eyes, I'm a hero. That's all that matters to me.
You
Says
killed
the
an
guy that fell
illusion.
off a roof
Larlock
and
told
died.
us it was.
Mm.
And he says that the best illusions are the ones that are the most realistic.
That the best illusions are the ones that are not illusions.
This is the secret. The secret
Well,
ingredient is magic.
Well, that was all right because it ended really spectacularly. Thanks, Larlock. Thanks for your help.
All right. Well, he feels that his work is done here. He's brought smiles to everybody's face, and so he bids you all farewell.
Goodbye, Larlock. We'll invite you next time. Maybe.
Luro gives him a flower before he goes.
Oh god. Take that
Thank
cold
you,
damage.
my friend. And as he takes the flower, it withers before your eyes, and he smells.
and
Puts
he
it in
what?
his
Swallows it.
lapel. He smells it and puts
Yeah.
it in his lapel. Yeah.
Aww.
He's not really a bad guy.
Liches can be cute.
You are a bad guy, but you are not bad guy.
Bad guy.
Wait, Mr. Larlock. I think you left your staff behind.
That means he's coming back.
Did he hear it,
Oh,
or
no.
does someone need to shout that?
He's gone. He's already gone.
Oh no.
Oh,
Um,
God.
Dibs.
Attune to it!
No, that's the worst idea.
I called dibs.
I
it's mine.
mean,
No, we're gonna put
If
it away
anyone-
until he comes back.
No, yeah,
Just-
I'll hold on to it for him. It's alright.
No, we're gonna put it in the vault. I think.
I'll hold on to
Just
it.
take it to
No,
Long
no,
Saddle
put
and
it in
just
the
leave
vault.
it there. Just
No,
be like,
it's fine. I'll hold on to it.
here you go, and just fly off.
Yeah, I'll hold on to it for him. I'll give it back to him soon.
Do
We're
you
gonna put it in the
identify
vault
it for the-
immediately.
I would like
Yeah,
to cast
identify.
identify on it
For the sake of posterity,
for the
It is-
sake
Yes.
for the sake of Larlock staff.
Staff of Withering.
Ah,
How
tragic.
nice.
What a nice staff.
Wait, requires attunement by a cleric, druid, or warlock. I mean, I guess
Yeah.
Larlock does what he
It's
wants.
probably all three.
yeah, I'll
You
take
know,
that. the hell?
can't you see it? It requires attunement by a cleric, druid, or Lala.
Oh yeah.
Isn't that
'cause
the
fucking
isn't that the joke with his crypt? It's
It
meant
is.
is like
Warlock's crypt.
mistranslated into Warlock's crypt. It was meant to be Larlock's crypt.
He's pissed off
Exactly
by
right.
it.
Yeah, Warlock. Warlock. Wah.
It's like
It's
Hodor.
lost in translation from ancient Netherese.
Cool.
Fuck's sake.
I called dibs first. It's mine.
Why did a lich show up to a festival?
Because it was a festival.
I hope before the next
He
time
was
it comes around, I
liching for a
can
good
prevent
time.
these
Oh god.
things.
He was dying to meet you guys.
Maybe it was a bit cold and alone.
Well. All good things must come to an end, and an evening of festivities becomes a late night with hangovers and a morning with sore heads. But memories, good memories. Do you see the part where the boy died? I saw part I liked, buddy.
Before it ended, Wild wanted to go find Delilah and see how she enjoyed it. Delana, not Delilah. Delana.
She thought it was very entertaining, extravagant, and certainly more than she would have expected. She admits that I did not think that your town could provide such a magnificent show. You should be very proud of yourself.
Oh, thank you, but truth be told, it wasn't really all us.
Oh, it was a
We had
community
some-
effort.
Of course, yeah, it was an effort of everyone, and we had a little bit of help with from a friend. Let's say that.
Oh, well, that's very good. I am glad that you are making friends. Was it someone important?
You could say that. Yeah, he's pretty important, but he's a doesn't like his name being said sort of guy.
Oh, you're keeping secrets from me.
Oh, people need to keep a few secrets.
It's all right if you don't trust me. I understand.
Oh, it's not that I don't trust you. It's
No,
you probably
no.
wouldn't.
I know it's okay. You don't have to explain why you don't trust me. It's your
Oh,
business.
No, this isn't. No, wait a minute here. It's not that I don't trust you. It's that this guy is pretty big, and you maybe wouldn't think the greatest of him.
No, I'm suspicious. Are you a crime lord?
No,
How did you get so much money for such a festival? Why would you do this?
oh, we went hunting in the Evermoors and captured a dire troll and sold it to some wizards.
That sounds like a thing a crime lord would do.
No, that's things that heroes do. We're thinning out the giant,
Oh.
the trolls that are attacking villages and whatnot. You know,
And what if your friend breeds this troll?
there's only one. Impossible. We made sure it wouldn't be able to trust us. Don't worry about it.
Ah, I see. Well, I suppose that you and your friend will be busy tonight then.
No,
no.
actually, the friend
Oh,
has gone.
No, I am sure that you and
No,
your
no, no, no,
very
no, wait,
special
no, wait,
friend,
no, he
your
flew off. He
secret
actually
friend that
flew off.
you don't want to tell me about this friend. I know that you will be busy with that.
No, 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 the friend is gone. Trust me. I was very wrapped up with that person until now. They required basically all attention because they could do anything at a moment that could blow up the entire town. Sort of friend.
Oh,
Yeah. I
your
wanted to
friend.
come to you actually earlier, but they, the group, they were all like, oh, they wanted to
Are
talk to
you
other people.
are you in trouble? Is your friend a crime lord and you pissed him off?
No, no, no. He's just a real eccentric guy. We've dealt with it. He's already gone home. He helped us with some of the show, like that ending and some of that.
Oh,
That's
that
how
was
powerful he is.
that's very realistic. I could feel the throwing of giants of stones. That was most your giants look very realistic when they turn to stone.
They are. Yep. They're real giants, actually. Real stone giants.
Hey, Boo.
It's a wonderful show. Oh, she seems happy enough.
Good. I didn't have to say the name.
Dodges the question.
Yeah, and then Wild will just like chill out for the rest of the evening.
Aragorn
Yeah.
goes and smokes 10 packs.
Super stressed.
Can I harvest my kill?
Never seen him so stressed.
Absolutely.
Also, for now, Wild will get someone to put the staff in the vault, and we'll deal with it tomorrow.
Oh, we still got 30 minutes.
I'm gonna go through one
Yeah,
of
but
my
I mean,
10.
like
10
after the festival, because it's still the end of the
right.
night and people are still around. We
Ah.
don't want to deal with that shit now.
You
I'm
make a
gonna
Let's
go
get
survival
drunk.
check.
Next
Well,
session.
You get Eggless to make a survival check to start with.
Alrighty. I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Alright, that is quite great.
Oh, come on.
One higher.
Roll 1d10.
Okay.
This is how many limbs you lose.
I get shot with 10
It
range.
just shoots you with petrification.
I get a 5.
Oh shit! I didn't realize there's a
Alright.
picture there now for Delana.
Now roll
Delana.
5d10.
Oh no, this is how many damages he takes. From being a jerk.
41.
Holy shit.
Alright, so you harvest the telekinetic eye, the
Mhm.
petrification eye, and the disintegration eye.
Ooh.
I don't get 41 points of damage while doing it.
Oh, no death ray.
Damn.
That's alright. Disintegration's pretty damn good death rate. So
Power word killing an eyeball.
disintegration eye. The telekinetic eye, was it?
Yeah, that's right.
Disintegration
And petrification.
kinetic eye. Okay.
Each of them is worth 1,000 gold, but that's mostly as components. I was going to say there's not many people you can sell them to, but of course you could sell them to the Wizards of Longsaddle. But they're most useful for making cures for petrification or a wand of disintegration, something like that.
Cool. I'll keep that in my
Yeah.
pocket.
Ring that resist necrotic energy, things like that. Yeah. All right, you're getting drunk, Lura. What are you drinking?
One of the kegs we got. Oh, the stuff we got from.
I am also going through a whole keg of
the,
Golden Field Brew.
the fields. Yeah, that
you-
golden. field brew.
Yes. Perfect. Recommended by halflings, and they know their drops.
Yeah.
Wild's also broken out one of those for his like date with the maybe dragon lady. Probably a dragon, but won't tell him. Harps on about secrets. This is bullshit.
You're busy. You're busy with everyone tonight.
Can I try and trick Luro into trying to scull the never-ending beer barrel?
Chug,
Alright.
chug, chug, chug.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're almost
no.
there.
You should butt chug it.
Yeah.
What do I roll
Oh.
for
To be
that?
turning yellow.
First make an insight check
Perform.
against his perception to see if you can see through the
I'm
prank.
not very deceptive, so it's alright. Oh wow, you really
Hey!
good deception.
Oh,
Alright.
oh, so
So-
close.
So you know that it's a trick. Do you try to do it anyway?
No.
Alright, so... Alright.
Nat
You know,
20, just
Sorry,
empty
sorry,
the
do
okay.
it
keg.
first. Eggless, you do it first.
That'd be sick. I
Well,
thought that was in this.
I bet I could do more than you.
Hmm? Hmm?
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
handing you the keg.
Oh, but you can't hand the keg. We kind
a
of just
big
got to put our
fucking
head
keg.
under the tap
Enormous.
and just open the tap.
You do it.
Alright, I'll give it a go. See how much. I'll see how much I can chug.
Make a Constitution's saving
So you
throw. I
can go the
suppose.
longest.
Does he get advantage because he's a dwarf?
Oh,
Yeah, he will, but
12.
it won't help him.
No.
Yeah, he can get down about a gallon, but no more.
My go?
Absolutely.
Go for it.
Alright, the pair of you are piss drunk before you can really do much about it. And you start stumbling around and singing songs about the sea.
Oh, is the witch here?
Yeah,
Did she come to the
absolutely.
festival?
She's going to try to take advantage of Eggless while he's drunk.
I scream and run when I see her in my drunken stupor. I'm actually terrified of all turtle-looking things now. I have a phobia. I'm
He
gonna make
chases
composure
after you.
tests from now on. Whenever I
God,
see a
you're gonna
turtle.
be useless when we have to fight a dragon turtle.
She casts Expeditious Retreat and chases after you.
No, I was like,
Turn into a bird and fly away.
I was like,
Drunk bird.
I was gonna start casting spells, but I probably shouldn't get into this. It'll take too long.
Firestorm.
That's what they call their love.
Oh god.
It's passionate and hot as.
Hey, me little firestorm.
Throw up.
Oh, look, me dear. I've come out of my shell too.
PG-13. PG-13. PG-13.
No one will get it. Come on. Anyone that is not of the age. Oh fuck.
If I could plane shift right now,
Oh,
anywhere, to the hells I would.
I can banish you for a minute.
Sure. Send me someplace nice, would ya?
You go to a demi-plane.
Thanks.
wow. So yeah. I guess it all ends with Wild Gold trying to track down Delana.
Yes.
Aradel, you were freaking out, weren't you?
Indeed, freaking out is the word.
All right. Well, before Wild Gold's out looking for Delana, you know he is, he can't find her. You find her talking intimately with the most handsome man in Zymorgan Hall. Afternoon nap in his snappy circus outfit.
Oh, that's perfect. I didn't see that coming.
So, you're the quiet type of guy, aren't you?
Yeah, prefer actions over words.
Oh, a man of action. You married?
Ah, no.
Shame. I think you would have
No.
very handsome children.
Oh, thank you. Don't get that compliment very often. Did you
I
see
would
the
think-
show?
I did. I would think you would get compliments every time. It was amazing. When you fell through that burning fire, it was with such grace.
Ah, thank you. I feel like I slipped up a little bit, but managed to correct myself. Didn't expect the bar to just disappear on me.
Oh, I noticed that. It was a very incredible act. I should hope to get a private performance sometime.
Ah, so what are you doing now then?
Oh, she looks over her shoulder. I'm just wondering by myself because everyone's so busy they don't have time for it.
Ah, do you want to go grab some fish and a drink? I do love fish.
I think I would like that, yeah. But where are we going to get our fish from?
Oh, I know the best places to catch fish. Some of the best fish in the
I would
in the
love
Evermoors.
that. Let's go now. And she grabs you by the hand and you start running down towards the shores of the Evermoors. And Aradale, you see them running down.
I just look at them deadpan, apathetically. I look back to the keep, where I have
You-
my casks of ale,
You hear Wild Gold calling out.
and I'll just walk to the keep.
Alright.
Oh no!
Prophet, Aradale passes you, and you can tell that he's just had enough. Like something has just broken him. Do you say anything?
It's like, has he returned?
No. I'm going to my room to drink.
Oh, I forget.
I'll
When
go
when
to
we
the
get to the
arcane
fish
tower.
spot, what to summon some beautiful looking animals and things to like just make it more romantic instead of just like have the songbirds singing romantic songs. Well, we eat
Baby
our
is
fish.
there.
Disney movie now.
That's it,
We
yeah.
forgot about the songbirds.
Yeah, they're mine. Like,
Brilliant.
get them away from you to help me now.
Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Alright, so Prophet, you see Aradale return. Do you say anything?
Yeah, I think I asked Aldo like if our lot came back, and he was like, "No, but I'm going to
Right.
drink."
No, that's right. That's true. Yeah, cool.
Yeah,
Alright.
I'll organize the rest of my like I keep the apprentices and the other mage just to scan through the entire like fort and things, just in case, just for magical traps and things left behind.
Absolutely.
So I mean, we don't want to like find like, oh no, there's a glyph of warding underneath this peasant's cart, like in the next day.
Fireball.
You would be the one who finds the staff then. Like, I wonder who left behind their magic staff. Oh, who could have that been? Oh, look at it.
That I'll go.
It's got necromantic runes on it. I wonder. Yeah.
Sally might have left. She's got a few of those.
Exactly.
That's going in the like Wild said. It will go in the vault, and I'll keep searching with the apprentices, just to make sure that there's nothing like with what is it, detect magic and things like that, to make sure he hasn't left anything else.
Wild Gold, you head into the smithy. That's the last place that you haven't looked, and there's Roz. He's been working all day, just hammering away, and he's still going. Midnight.
Roz, it's really fucking hot in here. You should open a window.
I don't think he's there.
You can't hear, he's banging too loud.
Yeah.
He had to. He won't be a while ago, I think.
It's just not.
Is
banging
there
on
a
anything,
dragon
he's just-
lady in here?
He's just catatonic looking at
He's definitely banging, but it's not a hammer.
Lol. But anyway, that's anyway.
Detect dragon.
Oh yeah, detect dragon.
Not creepy
Oh yeah,
at all.
detect dragon. You're fucking right.
Yeah.
Boom. Locate dragon.
Oh
There it
no!
is. There is a dragon down beside the Evermoors, down by the river. Sure, there's a song there somewhere.
Thanks
Yeah,
for the
there is.
talk, Roz. I've
Yeah.
got places to be.
Go down to see
Good
what's going on there.
You're
no.
right. And you arrive to find them laughing and giggling as Wild Gold takes her hands in his and shows her how to cast a rod. Here, take my rod in your hands and throw it out where it can get wet.
I watch
Frenzy
from
rain?
a distance.
Oh.
No, I watch from a distance and sing this. God damn floozy. and he bursts out in tears and goes running for his room with a cask of ale as well. He grabs one on the way.
What
How
is this,
far away was he?
Dimorphin High?
He'll ask Prophet when he's going past. Prophet,
Wait,
where's
I'm curious.
Aradel?
Would I be able to see this with my passive perception?
He's gone to
You
his,
22.
would.
he's gone to his
You
room
wouldn't
to
miss a
drink.
thing. You wouldn't miss a thing.
Yes.
I'm gonna
Plan
go find
achieved.
Prophet. I mean Aradel.
I go grab a cask, and with Prophet
This is
telling
for
me
picking
that
that other
Aradel's
random ranger over me.
This is revenge because you sent. Oh, because you sent a fog.
He said
We'll
I was
send
the
a
worst ranger.
we'll send a best
deep-rooted
ranger. Sends
revenge.
wrong. Sends fog.
I forgot you were a ranger, to be honest. I keep thinking of you as a thief.
Yeah, this is revenge.
Oh, my fucking cheeks hurt.
Ulterior motives.
Wild is gonna go get a cask and go up and bang really loudly on Aradel's door until he opens the door.
He's breaking it down, Aradel. If you don't open it, then you're going to need to replace the hinges.
I look at the door, take some wax from the candles and stuff it in my ear.
When you bash the door down, Aradel is asleep. He is asleep.
I I lay lengthways across his bed and crying, drinking from the cask.
Well, there's the meme again.
And imagine your maid like being an altar. Cover your head, your eyes with your hands, and cry.
I'm just sitting at my desk drinking, like looking at him, like incredulously, like what the fuck?
I just saw the meme.
Oh, my cheeks hurt.
That is brilliant.
Oh fuck.
I can still understand everything Wild says because I can read lips. Just like
you just see him like bubbling, like just about love and traitorous bastards, and how he's gonna kill someone, and how he's gonna kill 2 people.
I cast banishment.
Where do you banish him?
You always
It's
go
the
to a
most
harmless
lonely
damage
place
plane.
in the universe. So like, it's a plane where nobody loves you.
Isn't that every plane?
Is there like a harmless demiplane fucking list that I can roll on or something?
I feel like he just goes to the Serengeti.
You're incapacitated. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
No, but like an actual list of something I would get.
You can roll a D33.
D33?
Yeah.
Oh, my cheeks are hurting too.
Well, it's a good laugh, isn't it?
Yeah.
32! That's gotta be good. That's like
It's
heaven,
a
right?
lovely place. That's right. It's like heaven, but you're not here. Everything you could want. It's endless beaches and mild days, a magnificent log cabin,
Sit your
all the
cat on.
scrumptious food. There are bottles of wine, but there's 2 glasses.
2 deck chairs on the beach.
Like Delana stood there like beckoning, but you can't approach because you're incapacitated.
And there's like 2 crabs walking along the beach, and there's always 2
Holding
birds flying
pincers.
together. Yeah.
And wild gold sitting on the end of a seesaw.
Frozen in time. Alone.
I'm really sad now. Alright. Afternoon nap. What's in the air tonight?
Too busy
What-
laughing.
What are your your intentions? What are your intentions for my daughter?
I'm not really sure after I've won that bit now.
I've already won. Like I've caught the rabbit now. What do I do with it?
I guess I'll just keep it romantic and see where it goes.
Brilliant, brilliant.
Keep trying to up the romance.
All right, make a charisma check, just flat charisma.
I'm in the process of making the best meme I've ever made.
Oh,
I'm literally doing a
no.
paint drawing.
I expect greatness.
She's conflicted now. This was all meant to be a game. This was meant to be some foolish game. What have I done?
Does that mean I'm winning the game because I'm beating her and Wild Gold?
What you're doing the thing was
How
like,
did I fall? Yeah.
if I go with the other tabaxi will figure out how much. We'll do something.
How did I fall in love with two tabaxis?
I win the overall game. I'm so happy.
Oh, fuck.
Oh no, she's left so conflicted and confused. She doesn't know what to do. And you just go home and you sleep because you feel so content and satisfied. Everything that you've
Managed to fuck up the relationship and still beat her in her own charisma game.
Indeed.
Oh, fuck.
At what point will this dragon just realize like she's a furry?
That's what she's thinking about right now. She's crying. This was only meant to be a fetish. It wasn't meant to be a lifestyle.
Oh god, this is gonna drag out. I'm gonna keep trying to fuck with this dragon and Wild Gold.
All I wanted was to shave a tabaxi.
A tawaxi, I would have called it.
Gossip gold.
Gossip gold.
I like that I'm the only dude there. Wait,
The
no,
youth
there's
guard.
one more, isn't there?
There's two.
Oh, there's two.
There's like three, four.
No, I meant actual like characters. There's
Okay.
There's three dude characters. I didn't realize there was actually dudes on Gossip Girl. Thought it was just all girls gossiping.
Do you like Gryhawk just sitting there chilling?
I see that.
Fucking Gryhawk's the best. Gryhawk's a homie, man. He's always got Wild's back.
He'll console you.
Who invited my ex? Asked Ryak.
He's our second best ranger.
Send our best barbarian.
No,
Send
send our second
Gryhawk.
best ranger.
Send our best barbarian. Let's send Laura.
Yeah.
That's it. Square up, bitch.
I guess we can spend this last
Yeah,
couple
we
of
did
minutes.
drunk
Sorry,
one.
you go. Yeah. I was just going to say, I suppose we could spend these last 5 minutes working out what happens to the staff, but
With the staff, I think we put it in like
Lava.
no, we put it in
Cold
like
eggs.
the lock. What is it called? The treasury.
The vault.
In the
Vault.
vault. That's the one.
Yeah.
Because we
until
think he's going to
tomorrow
come back
morning.
for that.
So it's under nice lock and key.
Yeah, we should at least give it like a week before we just yoink at like all powerful beings staff.
If he
think
wants
it's a
it, he'll
gift.
come and get it.
by the time the Runeforge is finished, he hasn't returned.
Cool.
I
Well.
will minus 2 casks of ale from Aradel's holdings.
But he just doesn't stop drinking.
For the
Wild
first
sleeps
couple
at the foot
days.
of Aradel's bed that night.
I
Sobbing.
sleep somewhere else.
Hold up.
Laura's dancing the night away.
I'll join Laura. Join the best barbarian dancing the night away.
Perfect. Perfect. All's well that ends well.
Amazing.
That 500 gold piece is well spent after doing that.
It was well worth it.
Oh shit.
I don't know if that was going to happen. I would have spent more on the costume.
Amazing. Truly. I spend the next day hallowing the keep.
It's just time to hide from Wild Gold because he could probably beat me in all combat.
That's right, you don't have to worry. He's clinging to Aradel, crying for now.
Although I am
Yes.
pretty good at lying, I think. Oh no, I don't
He's
even
not
have
at the
proficiency.
rage portion of it yet.
This is the
He-
7
he's going
stages
to
of
the
grief.
seven.
What's
Yeah,
yeah?
that's
What
the-
stage of grief
Oh
are you
wait,
on?
yeah. When he goes
Uh,
into rage, I could just go on a very long trip through the Evermoors for no reason.
Sending our best ranger.
First stage of Wild's grief is uncontrollable sadness. Second
Sad.
stage is wanting to kill things. Same with the third and fourth stage.
Acceptance is somewhere.
Don't think Wild Gold will ever hit acceptance.
Bargaining.
He's forever avoiding nap now.
What time do you get up the next day, Wild Gold? What time do you finally go outside, or do you not go outside for more than a day?
He's holding on to Aradel's shirt, following him around, silently crying, just saying, "Why is life so unfair?"
So for the
following
first day,
Aradel.
you sit down. You sit down with Aradel for the first entire 24 hours.
Basically, yeah.
Because I'm
Just needs a
casting
friend
this.
right now,
I'm gonna cast this, please.
and you can't move, so he can just sit there and hug you.
Get off me, please. I already have one headache.
So you get the spell, you get the place hallowed, and you've protected it from all sort of extra dimensional possession and undead taint. But it's time to go outside the next day, and while you're outside, I guess Aradel wandering around with a lion hanging onto your shirt. You come around a corner, you just stumble around a corner of the keep, and there she is. she's she's leading a horse, and she's, oh, I'm sorry, I just need to just take the horse for a walk.
Oh, I didn't see you there.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know you were. I thought it was another tabaxi. No, not another tabaxi. I thought it was someone else that was dressed like a. Hello, Wild Gold.
Hello, yeah, just doing the doing the rounds, aren't we, Aradel? Doing the rounds.
No.
Aradel. Yes, we're doing the rounds. Come on, Aradel, we've got to keep going. That horse, how'd you enjoy it? Have a good walk.
Yeah, yes, I'm just walking my horse. Come on, horse.
I cast suggestion on Wild Gold.
Oh fuck.
I suggest you go have a long talk with her.
Oh fuck.
Oh god. DC 16 saving throw.
What saving throw? What is it?
Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom? God, fuck. Give me your energy. Jesus Christ. Ah, fuck.
Have you used your inspiration tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have.
Never mind.
All right. How do you approach her, and how do you open the conversation?
Fuck.
Just lovely weather we're having.
Yes, I always love the rain in the swamp.
Yep, rainy swamp's the best weather. The smells and the sights and the sounds and the cheating tabaxi with the goddamn lady. Nothing. Is that your horse?
She doesn't seem to be listening. Wait, what? And now
Is that your horse?
we shall say goodbye to Sash
Yeah,
and bid farewell to the resident of Morven Hall for one more week. Until next week's episode of Storm King's High School.
Bye, Sash.
Goodbye, Sash.
Bye, Sash.
Bye,
Bye,
Sash.
Sash. Bye, Sash.